Uh-oh. Hey, I'm eating. This is supposed to not happen. Be right back.
Casey was baseball mad, had the fever and had it bad. Just to root for the hometown crew every Sue. Katie Blue. On a Saturday, her young beau called to see if she'd like to go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball and my breakfast. How you doing, everybody? Tonight, the Orioles will be playing the second game of a 3-game series against the Pittsburgh Pirates here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards in Baltimore, Maryland. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the Birdwatcher here. People call me BW for short, and that works for me. Baltimore is getting into a habit, a fun habit, a walk-off habit. The Orioles were the last team in baseball this season to get a walk-off win. We didn't get it until a couple of weeks ago, and now we just can't seem to stop. Our last 3 wins are via the walk-off. 2 out of 3 against the Dodgers and the first game here against the Pirates. It's been quite the homestand. And it would appear that the excitement is not going to evaporate anytime soon, because tonight one of the most exciting pitchers in baseball will be pitching against us. Paul Skenes, the number 1 overall pick in the 2023 draft, right? He is going to be on the mound for the Pirates. Newsflash, he's really good. This is my professional analysis of Paul Skenes. He's really good. And he'll be on the mound. We have Tyler Wells. He's making his second start since Tommy John surgery, recovery, rehab, the whole spiel. He made his first start for us. Where was it? Out in San Diego? Or was it the first game against the Dodgers? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a 6-man rotation. It should have been out in San Diego. I've got a short-term memory, folks. I can't store all the information. I got to let some of it just go out and not stay. But anyway, I know who I can count on if I need to be corrected, except for one thing, and that is the use of the phrase winning run. Or tying run, for that matter, when talking about base runners. Let me educate somebody out there and probably kind of completely skip this intro and miss everything until first pitch. Okay. Somebody in the chat last night really wanted to point out in the middle of a extra inning rally that I had jinxed the team when I said that Dylan Beavers had just bunted the winning run over to third. According to this guy, I jinxed the team by saying that phrase. I need this guy to know that that is normal vernacular in that situation, okay? When nobody's assuming that we're going to win. But plenty of announcers refer to that runner as the winning run. If that were the tying run, they'd be known as the tying run is at third base. The tying run has been bunted over to third base. Now, you can give a little asterisk. You could say the potential winning run. You could say the would-be winning run. You could say those things. But some announcers do. Most announcers don't. In fact, anybody ever heard of Dan Schulman, voice of the Toronto Blue Jays? Let's listen to him for a sec.
The tying run is at second. The winning run is at first. And it's
but
ball
wait.
one.
Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean the tying run is at second, the winning run is at first? You don't know. You just jinxed the Blue Jays, Dan. Legendary decorated announcer for the Blue Jays in Canadian sports. What are you thinking? I wonder what Bob Uecker would say about this from probably the most famous baseball movie of our childhood.
As the Indians have the winning run in scoring position.
What was that? The Indians have the what run in scoring position?
As the Indians have the winning run in scoring position.
You can't say that, Bob. You just jinxed the team. How do you know it's the winning run? What? Boy, I wish I could find more examples of something like this. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that legendary first baseman and announcer Mark Grace entering the chat?
He just walked in around now. The winning run coming to the plate, and Ryan Roberts.
The winning run is coming to the plate. Wow, that really takes cojones. That runner isn't even on base yet. The winning run is now at the plate. Well, I guess Mark Grace doesn't know anything about baseball, and he just jinxed the Diamondbacks with that call. Let's see. I wonder how far back I have to go to find... you might say to yourself, well, BW, that's not the example of what happened last night. Well, let's see. Let's see how much work it took to find... Oh, wait a minute. Somebody who actually was calling this game on a nationally broadcast game said this.
Regardless, Mateo stands at third now with one down. Mateo the winning run on at third. Carlson at second.
That was right after Beavers bunted. Right after Beavers bunted, this is what was said.
Regardless, Mateo stands at third now with one down. Mateo the winning run on at third. Carlson at second. Holiday aboard at first.
Mateo the winning run at third. By the way, this is what I said.
Beavers gets the winning run 90 feet away.
That's it.
Beavers gets the winning run 90 feet away.
That's it.
Beavers gets the winning run 90 feet away.
That statement is what made this douchebag ruin everybody's time. And not only that, he brought it back up after the game. He brought it back up after the game. I don't want to forget your name, pal, because I was so happy to meet you, Matt Like. He wrote back, jinxed us in the 10th, kept your mouth shut in the 11th. Thanks. Dr. Delay, he tried to jinx us. He tried. He failed, but he tried. Yeah, he said he hit the winning play in the 10th. LOL, major oops. So I love how you type in LOL, which tells me you weren't even actually upset by some actual jinx, like I had ruined your experience. You're sitting there laughing. Your entire plan was to just try to, just to be a nuisance. And you succeeded. You're saying move on, Dano. First pitch hasn't happened yet. Chill out. Do you think I'm going to spend the next 3 hours talking about this, Dano? I'm giving myself 5 minutes pregame, okay? If that's too much, come on back. First pitch is in 4 minutes. Good grief. If you get personally attacked on your show, I'll understand if you want to address it, okay? We're going to move on from now. We're going to move on for now.
Regardless, Mateo stands at third now with one down. Mateo, the winning run on at third. Carlson at second. Holiday aboard at first.
Oh, the winning run is on at third. I've heard somebody say winning run at third. I've heard winning run at first, winning run at the plate. But if I say bunt the winning run to third, I've jinxed everything. Okay. Well, tonight we have game 2. Tyler Wells will be going up against Paul Skenes. Wells made his only start, went 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, no walks, did give up a home run ball, but looked pretty good. 3.60 ERA, a flat 1 whip. Paul Skenes, you know all about him. He's got a sub-2 ERA, a sub-1 whip. He's striking out well over a batter per inning. He's the real deal. However, his record, just standing alone, you wouldn't know how good of a pitcher he was. That's because he plays for Pittsburgh, folks. It's not easy to win. We have a pretty close record. After winning last night head-to-head, we widened that record a little bit, like 3.5 games, I think, we're ahead of Pittsburgh. But, yeah, Skenes with a record of 10-9. But don't let that record fool you. He is a tough cookie. We need to keep the Pirates from scoring. That's how Skenes gets beat, without run support. All right, here are the starting lineups for the visiting Pirates. See how I moved on, by the way? Jared Triolo will lead off and play shortstop. Spencer Horwitz is at first base batting second. Brian Reynolds is in right field hitting third. Tommy Pham is the DH and cleanup hitter. O'Neill Cruz in center field will bat fifth. Is that Nick York? Nick York will bat sixth and play second base. Devaney, who we saw last night, I forgot his first name already. Cam Devaney is at third base. He'll hit seventh. Ji Hwan Bae is in left field hitting eighth. And Henry Davis will do the catching and bat ninth. For Baltimore, good news. Jeremiah Jackson is okay. He is back in the lineup tonight after taking a pitch off the hand. We are very happy to have him in the lineup. Basayo is healthy. He's in the lineup. We got a pretty good-looking lineup tonight, folks. Holiday will lead off and play second base. Jackson at third base will hit second. Gunnar Henderson, the shortstop, will bat third. Ryan Mountcastle, the DH and cleanup hitter. Sammy Basayo has eclipsed Colton Cowser for the first time tonight. I've been calling for this. Basayo in the 5 spot and doing the catching. Cowser moves down to 6th. He's in center field. You did the right thing there, Tony. Once again, Tony's only about a week behind BW on this stuff. But hey, learning curve. Cowser hitting 6th in center field. Dylan Carlson will get a start in left field. He'll hit 7th. Dylan Beavers is in right field. All the Jacksons we have, all the Dylans we have, good grief. We need somebody named Dylan Jackson on this team. Or Jackson Dylan. I'll be fine with either. Wow, they just made my lineup card disappear. Okay, I guess because we're getting ready for first pitch. Carlson's in left, Dylan Beavers in right, and Kobe Mayo will bat ninth and play first base. Tyler Wells is taking his final warm-up pitches. And first pitch is just moments away. Right now, the weather is looking pretty comfortable. 69 degrees in Baltimore. I would assume even if it were humid with a temperature like that, it should be pretty pleasant. Triolo right now in the on-deck circle. Still waiting to step into the batter's box. Some news going around. Tyler O'Neill looks like he's set to join the team and be in the lineup when the Orioles travel to Toronto on Friday night to start a 3-game series north of the border. So Tyler O'Neill. How long will he be healthy? Well, we've only got about, I don't know, what about a dozen and a half games left by the time he would get back. Hopefully he'll be healthy into the final day of the season. Gary Sanchez, meanwhile, is starting his rehab assignment with Norfolk, but what surprises me is that apparently his rehab is going to take 2 weeks, which by then, what do we got left? A week left in the season for Gary Sanchez to make a few starts? I mean, who would you rather see in the final week of the season, folks? Basayo playing virtually every day? Or are we going to just make Gary Sanchez the starting catcher for 1 week in a season that's been decided? The game is underway, folks. First pitch is a ball to Triolo, and the follow-up pitch is fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike on Jared Triolo, hitting .222 with 5 homers and 20 runs batted in. Let's see if the scoreboard is up. Needs a little adjusting. The 1-1 from Tyler Wells is swung on and missed. A nice slider on the outside corner. Good location. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's your board. I just hope our friend comes back. I mean, for the lady or gentleman who told me to move on, you could help in those situations when they're happening to be like, maybe tell that person to move on while I'm trying to call an exciting game. But I didn't see a whole lot of that. That pitch is high. It's a full count on Triolo leading off the ball game. I will say this. There have been 2 attempts to derail the stream here during this homestand. One was breaking up Yamamoto's no-hitter. That is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Wells strikes out the first batter of the ball game.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Got a swing and a miss on a curveball for strike 3. Like to see that. 1 down for Spencer Horwitz. .257 average for Spencer. Another curveball. This one's low. 1-0. So, yeah, 2 times folks trying to derail, and both times we have almost miraculous. I mean, honestly, the Saturday night no-hitter breakup turned into a walk-off was nothing short of a miracle. And then last night, when we had bases loaded in extra innings in the 10th and couldn't score with 1 out to walk it off, it felt like we were probably going to be doomed. Here's a ground ball to Mayo at first. He'll underhand it to Wells covering the bag, and that's the 2nd out. Yeah, so not scoring in the 10th, bases loaded, 1 out, and didn't walk it off. Took it to the 11th. It really did feel like we probably squandered our chance to win. We won anyway. Dietrich Enns really helping out with 2 scoreless innings and extras dealing with that ghost runner. Here's Brian Reynolds, switch hitter, batting from the left side. He pops the first pitch up, right center. Kowser is going to take charge and make the catch, and the inning is over. A 10-pitch inning from Tyler Wells that includes a strikeout. That is about as good of a start as you can ask for. We go to the bottom of the first. Pirates nothing, and the Orioles are coming up. Do I look a lot lower in my seat than usual? Do I need to adjust this camera a little bit? I feel like I've shrunk. All right. Here we are. Look where we are, folks. How are you guys doing? Charm City chat. Do you still love me? Froggy's here. Gary, RC, Iowa. Danjo, Bear Granger. Gary, Derek. Joshua. Oh, somebody already in trouble. What do we got? Yeah. Chawa's here. George. Bobo. Baxter's here. Chilo, did I get you already? It's tough, folks, because a lot of you are, regulars. It feels like Cheers, I got your Norms, you got your Cliffs, you got your Frasers, and everybody knows our name. Erica's here. Who am I missing? Thomas Brock, Ryan Lust, April Gibson. That's a new name. Hi, April, you're here. Orioles fan 1972. I'm willing to... Can you give me one guess to what year you were born, Orioles fan 1972? You just missed 3 straight pennants if you were born in 72. That's how I feel. I was 6 years old in 83 for the last World Series and pennant. I was too young to really understand or appreciate anything going on. And here I am 42 years later on the verge of being 50, still waiting for that feeling. All right, Jackson Holliday looks at a pitch up and away for ball 1. Holliday. .250 average, 17 homers. Holliday's last home run broke up Yamamoto's no-no. There's a splitter from Skenes popped up behind the plate. So this is a battle between 2 number 1 overall picks in back-to-back seasons. Am I correct? Holliday in 22 and Skenes in 23. Is that right? Who was last year's number 1 overall pick? I don't know. Am I getting these years wrong? But this is a marquee matchup here. There's a called strike, top of the zone to Holliday. Orioles fan 72. 83, you're 11. But see, 11 is old enough. See, for me, 11 was the 88 season, and that's the year I really fell in love with the team. Swing and a miss. Holliday strikes out to begin the Orioles' day at the plate. And that won't be the last strikeout thrown by Paul Skenes. 97 with some late movement, moving away from Holliday off the plate. Jeremiah Jackson. We can all breathe a sigh of relief. He took a pitch off the hand last night, came out of the ball game, and he has not missed a game. He's right back in there tonight. He looks at strike 1. Bullfrog he is.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to right. That'll be playable, I think. A long run. Catch is finally made by Reynolds in right field. Bear says, thank you for your live streaming of the game. You helped me catch the end of yesterday's game when I had to leave the ball game early. Oh, well, you're welcome, Bear. One of many reasons why this channel exists. There could be a million different reasons why you can't take in the game, in a more conventional way. And then other people just prefer kind of the chill, laid back. I say laid back as I blow steam about last night's visitor. But in general, pretty chill vibes here. I mean, it gets emotional when the time calls for it, but it's a good place to be. Gunnar Henderson has a 1-0 count. Make it 2-0, that pitch outside.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Are they really going to show this for every batter? Are they really going to show this ugly graphic with all these percentages for every batter? Is this a new thing? I don't like it. Nobody's going to take in all that information. And it's visually unappealing. Yeah. Get rid of that. It's just too much. 2 balls and a strike on Gunnar. Pitch from Skenes. Off the... Oh, come on, Blue. Gunnar gives Blue a look. It's off the plate. It's close, but it's off the plate. And, it's hard enough to face a guy like this. 2-2 the count on Skenes, on Gunnar. And now he swings and misses. Can't really blame that previous pitch for missing that next pitch because that was a fastball right down the gut, and Gunnar couldn't hit it. Gunnar strikes out to end the inning. Skenes gets a couple of Ks. We go to the second. No score between the Pirates and the Orioles. Hey, folks, we've got well over 100 people here right now. That's great. What we really would like to do is to encourage those watching to please do your part. One thing. I mean, you can do more than one thing, but if there's one thing to do, tap that thumbs up, please, at the bottom of your screen, whatever device you're watching this on. Give it a tap. We're only in the 30s on the likes with over 100 people. We want 100 likes. The more, the merrier. It helps the channel out, believe me. We go through this every game. So the quicker we hit 100, the quicker I stop bringing it up and bothering the people who are nice enough to go ahead and do it already, right? All right. Let me see if there's some other notes to go over here. I did mention Gary Sanchez is going to need a couple of weeks to be ready as he starts his rehab assignment tonight. I mean, if today's the 10th, that's the 24th of September. How many games do we have left at that point? Like 5? What's the point? And again, Gary Sanchez theoretically comes back in time for the final 5 games of the season. Do I want to see him catch 4 or 5 games? No. I want to see Basayo catch 4 games and then give Gary, 1 game because Sammy needs a day off. That's what our backup $8.5 million catcher will be good for. 1 game after returning from injury to spell Basayo for 1 day. And then his contract is up. Not a good signing, Mike. I mean, I know you can't predict injuries, but I mean, even if Sanchez wasn't injured, that signing, of all the signings, Craig Kimbrell's probably the only one I could say that is worse. I mean, I know Tyler O'Neill with the injuries and stuff, but at least O'Neill, if you can somehow keep him healthy, I do think he can be a productive bat in this lineup. But other signings, Kittredge, meh. Sagano and Morton, Morton, let's just move on. But, I don't know. Let's just hope for a better winter. Tommy Pham will lead it off for the Pirates, top of the second. He looks at a fastball outside, ball 1. Pham hit that home run off of Yenier Cano last night to tie it up in the 9th and send it to extras. But then he was also the fielder responsible for dropping a fly ball down the left field line. It looked to everybody like it was a foul ball at first. But we got a umpire review, and the call was overturned. The ball hit the chalk, and the Orioles walked it off. Here's a line drive, snared at third base. Throw to first is offline, but Mayo able to apply a tag. Jeremiah Jackson playing third base tonight. And good pick. Not a great throw, but he got it over there in plenty of time for Mayo to apply a tag off the bag. All right, 1 away for O'Neill Cruz, who moves a little bit further up the lineup now against our right-handed starter. Swing and a miss. 0-1 on O'Neill Cruz. Average is down to .202. 19 homers, 56 driven in. And he's got a few dozen stolen bases. There's a called strike, a cutter. Who hit the warehouse? Is that O'Neill Cruz during batting practice today? I just saw footage of a ball hitting the warehouse as O'Neill Cruz is batting. If you're watching the Masson broadcast and are listening in, I'm putting this together through images, but I'm assuming O'Neill Cruz hit the warehouse on the fly today during batting practice. Cruz does have one of the highest average exit velocities with his swing in all of baseball. Here's a ground ball to second. Holiday has it. Over to first in time. Cruz retired. 2 away. That's a yeah from George. And did he do it twice? Because it looked like they showed... It looks like they showed a couple of different shots. Did he hit it twice? Yeah, I've seen some what they're known as cruise missiles and some compilations over in Riverfront Stadium or whatever they call that ballpark out in Cincinnati. Seen him hit a couple of balls clear into the water there. Obviously playing at the ballpark in Pittsburgh. More water balls over there. Here's a ground ball to short by York, and Gunnar will throw him out. This inning is over. Tyler Wells, 6 up, 6 down through the first 2 innings. Looking sharp. What's the pitch count now? Just 19. 10 pitches in the first, 9 pitches in the second. This is good. 9.5 pitches per inning. We might get a complete game shutout at this rate. All right, folks, I'm going to wolf down the rest of my breakfast. I will be back momentarily. Thanks for being here. And, yeah, be right back.
The tying run is at second. The winning run is at first. And it's ball 1.
As the Indians have the winning run in scoring position.
He just walked in around now. The winning run coming to the plate, and Ryan Roberts.
Regardless, Mateo stands at third now with 1 down. Mateo the winning run on at third. Carlson at second. Holiday aboard at first.
So it's not the best option, but it just is what it is.
I apologize for Baltimore.
The tying run is at second. The winning run is at first. And it's ball 1.
As the Indians have the winning run in scoring position.
He just walked in around now. The winning run coming to the plate, and Ryan Roberts.
Regardless, Mateo stands at third now with 1 down. Mateo the winning run on at third. Carlson at second. Holiday aboard at first.
I mean, can you blame me, Danjo? Ryan Mountcastle will lead it off. And there's a called strike. I mean, he did a lot of things. He shows up for the first time, doesn't acclimate into the chat, doesn't try to, become friendly. Just immediately launches into I'll tell you how it worked. That pitch up and away, 1-1 on Mountcastle.
Okay, mount up.
This was a guy on YouTube looking around, saw a thumbnail for this, live Orioles coverage. What's this? Clicks on it. Mountcastle swinging a miss. It's 1-2. And I can picture it. He's like, who's this guy? What is he doing? He's calling the game? Who does he think he is? Just some schmuck in his basement? Let me listen in and hear how bad this guy is at calling games. And probably just sat there just waiting for the moment for the first, what in his mind would be a screw up, so that he could then announce it to everybody that I was doing a terrible job. right? That was the intent, and that's what makes me upset. 2-2 to Mountcastle's inside. The count is full, leading off the bottom of the second. So his intention was to sabotage the entire event in the middle of a really exciting late, extra inning rally. And yeah, it's not just about him upsetting me. It's just the vibe he was trying to put out there for everybody else. Here's a swinging bunt by Mountcastle, barehanded pickup by the third baseman, but Mountie beats out the throw. Mountcastle, infield single to lead off the second. You take any kind of hit off of Skenes you can get, and to get the leadoff man on, that's huge. Devaney fielded this ball, but no chance to get Mountie. He beats it out. Yeah, he wanted to convince me that I jinxed the team, and I'm like, how? And even his wording didn't make sense. He said, you said Beavers did the winning play. And I'm like, what do you mean winning play? I've never used the phrase winning play when talking about baseball in my life. What do you mean winning play? So I had to go back and listen. I'm like, what is he even talking about? Basayo hits a ground ball to second. They go to second for one. Return throw to first is in time. Basayo hits into a twin killing. Ah, crap. One pitch and a double play for Basayo.
Big buck, stop it all.
That's a rally killer. 2 down, nobody on. Here's Cowser hitting 6th in the order tonight. And that pitch is a little bit outside. Curveball from Skenes. Folks, get those cows up. Yeah, he said a bunch of other stuff that didn't make any sense. I couldn't tell if he just was illiterate or just plain stupid. The count is 2-0 on Cowser. Oh, I took myself off camera. Sorry. There's a strike, a sweeper from Skenes. Man, this guy's got an arsenal, doesn't he? Every pitch is an out pitch for this guy. The 2-1. Swing and a miss on a splitter. He might have gotten a piece, Cowser. It's strike 2 either way. Colton Cowser's batting average against breaking balls this season have been nearly cut in half. He hit .260 against breaking balls last year, 143 this season. And the league knows. 2-2 pitch, outside, full count. Well, we got a full count. Whoops. Sorry. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And Cowser strikes out. Paul Skenes. He did allow a hit, but a double play erased it, so he has faced the minimum through 2. The Orioles have a hit, nobody left. We go to the 3rd inning, no score. Folks, if I promise to drop it, could you just give me some honest feedback on one question? Do you consider saying the phrase, Beavers bunts the winning run to third, a jinx? And, that's it. I promise I won't judge it. Just a simple yes or no. And have you and I guess I should wait a sec because there is one more. Have you heard like professional announcers who have been doing this for decades refer to a runner in that situation as the winning run? Or if it's not a walk-off situation, that runner would then be referred to as the go-ahead run. Go-ahead run at third, right? Or tying run at third, go-ahead run at second. Is this not normal terminology for baseball? Sorry, now I'm just eating on camera. Sorry. And have I exercised when it's appropriate to not jinx something? Does anybody remember Brandon Young's perfect game bid and how careful I was? I was even telling the mods to ban people immediately for bringing up anything to do with what Brandon Young was doing. Conversely, just the other night when Yamamoto was throwing a no-no, I refer to it as a no-hitter the whole way through. You know why? Because I don't care if we break up that no-hitter. I want to break up that no-hitter. I don't care if it's jinxing him. He's the opposition. I know how to handle this. Cam Devaney at the plate, leading off the top of the third. The count is a ball and a strike. Check swing, he went around. I don't know why they bothered to appeal. That was clear. He swung. 2 strikes on Devaney. Well, if it was a jinx, Chilo, then the guy calling the game on Masson jinxed the team. Again, here's the actual broadcast last night.
Regardless, Mateo stands at third now with 1 down. Mateo the winning run on at third. Carlson at second. Holiday aboard at first.
Mateo, the winning run on at third. That's what you heard if you didn't watch me and watch the TV instead. But I jinxed it. Swing and a miss. Devaney strikes out. Tyler Wells.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
And it'd be one thing if it was just a one-time passing comment, but like this dude, like he wanted to die on the hill of I jinxed everything and why are you jinxing us? Was a phrase. Us. Like he's speaking on behalf of everybody else here. You just got here, dude. You got trolled. Well, it's content, I guess. I don't know. Ji Hwan Bae, 0-1 pitch is inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Whether it's an attempt to just get under my skin or not, I'm going to, I'll punch back and I'll give you the evidence to prove to you why you're wrong. And it's right here in my soundboard. This pitch is foul back. It's 1-2 on Bae. Bae got into the ball game last night briefly as a pinch runner. He's hitting just .077 in limited action. One-two pitch low and away. Count is even. Yeah, well, again, it's just simply not a jinx to refer to the runner as the winning run. You would refer to them as the go-ahead run in a non-walk-off situation. And if it were the tying run, you would refer to them as the tying run. This is just normal. Okay, I'll stop. I might not stop, but I'm going to try. Ji Hwan Bae with a full count, the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Wells keeps on striking him out. Bae's retired.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
8 up, 8 down for Wells. And, 3 strikeouts to the first 8 batters. Well, to me, Erica, the only jinx was this dude showing up and just typing in, you jinxed it, and then constantly, I looked at his comments all the way through. He could not stop saying the word jinx. Like, if you honestly felt there was a jinx going on, is typing the word jinx over and over helping to, I don't know, prevent said jinx? It doesn't make any sense to me. Except that he's a troll, like Danjo was saying. 1-1 pitch to Davis is a strike. One more strike, we get out of the third. Right. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Tyler Wells, have yourself a start. 1 trip through the order. 9 up, 9 down with 4 strikeouts.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right. Well, when it comes to Tyler Wells, guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to talk about Tyler Wells because he looks really good tonight. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Get my drift? All right. Bow. 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 Now look, everybody, just so you know, I'm a charismatic person. I kind of lean into my emotions. I feel like it just makes for better theater. I'm a bit of a performer, okay? I don't want anybody to get the impression that this dude from last night is like living rent-free in my head. He's not. I mean, he was living in there for about a half an hour after the ball game because I was sitting there going like, what is he even, it took me a while to even figure out like what it was he was saying that I said that was a jinx. Because he kept saying, you said the winning play. And I'm like, what do you mean the winning play? What does that even mean? I've never said the phrase winning play when talking about baseball in my life. Maybe football. Like they drew up the winning play in a flea flicker. I don't know. Dylan Carlson, bottom of the order for the Orioles. First pitch from Skenes is outside for ball 1.
Dylan, your son?
Okay, antisocial. Again with the we. I really like when people think they're speaking on behalf of everybody else, especially people who are commenting for the very first time. It's interesting. By the way, I haven't missed a pitch yet. The 1-1 to Carlson is swung on and missed. Hey, if you would like to talk about another subject, feel free to bring it up, antisocial, which, by the way, very ironic name when trying to instruct me on what to do. Thanks. Pitch up and in on the zone. It's a strike. Carlson takes strike 3 looking. Look, folks, I'm human. If you were here last night, if you saw what happened, maybe the best thing to do is to, just let me cook. Do you think I'm going to talk about this till the end of time? I was eating some frozen spaghetti that was heated up in a microwave with some like chicken and little pieces of something. I don't know. It was good though. It was a 7-Eleven meal. Dylan Beavers is up, folks. Show me your Beavers. And Antisocial, I'm sorry if I'm getting all cranky. It's just, you know.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
0-2 on Beavers. I'd like to, Antisocial. Most nights are fine. It's just there's been a few here in the past. You know, sometimes it's like everything in regular everyday life. You ever get just a bad week? Beavers, nice swing, right field. That ball's traveling. That ball's off the grounds crew shed fence. And Beavers has himself a 1-out double. Splash it up, folks. Beavers, man, he's got a compact swing. He just flicks it and gets a whole lot of power on that swing. Look at this. Just a flick of the bat. I really like Dylan Beavers, folks.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
I am really liking a lot about Dylan Beavers. I'm liking his plate approach. I like the way he swings. I like the fact he can put a bunt down when he asks him to. I like the way he draws walks. He's made one play in the field that was a little bit iffy, but it's early. Otherwise, looking okay defensively. Here's Kobe Mayo, 1 out with a runner at second base. And the first pitch is way high and inside for ball 1.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
The 1-1. Swung on and popped straight up. Behind home plate. Davis with a look. It's about 4 rows back. Right by the dugout. All right, folks. Whipping out those jars of mayo. Bring out the Hellmans and bring out the best. Come on, Mayo. Bring out the Hellmans. Oh, Andrea's back? Did I miss it? Here's a pitch off the plate, a sweeper from Skenes. The count is even up at 2-2. Oh, yeah. I also got a nice shirt compliment. Can you see what this is? It's so faded. If you can tell what band shirt this is, then you've got really good vision. Mayo strikes out. 2 down in the inning. All right, folks. This is a big matchup. 2 number 1 overall picks will be going head-to-head here for the second time tonight with 2 down and a runner in scoring position. If Holiday can win this battle, we take the lead. Skenes won round 1. Here's the pitch to Holiday. He goes after it, a splitter. It's tapped foul at the plate. Come on, Jackson. Oh, wait, let me stop the bugle. Andrea, thank you so much for the super chat. Once again, or for the Magic membership. I screwed it up. But Andrea, thank you very much.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
I didn't want to forget. All right, we got an 0-1 count on Holiday. Skenes takes a look at second. The pitch. Holiday swings. That splitter dropped below the zone. He went after it. He got a piece. But that's it. It's a foul ball, and it's strike 2. All right. 2 strikes, 2 down. Pitch. Laid off a changeup from Skenes. A 90-mile-an-hour changeup. One ball, 2 strikes. Beavers at second base. The pitch. Hit off the end of the bat. A slow roller. Backhanded play at short. Throw is in time to first. Criollo just gets it to first in time. And the Orioles picked up the phone to see if they wanted the challenge, but no. Holiday's out. I thought with that ball off the bat that he might have had a chance to beat that out. The Orioles get a double from Beavers. He squared up Skenes real nice, but he's stranded, and there's still no score. 3 innings into this ball game. We go to the 4th, 0-0. Skenes wins round 2. Yes. All right. So what else is going on? I mean, besides, major headline news, which whatever. We're here to get a few hours off of everything else, right? So let's try to just. Everybody needs some time to digest information and events of things going on in the world, and that's part of the reason I love the game of baseball. It's a pastime. It's therapy. In a world gone mad, I need this. So I'm acknowledging today was a pretty messed up day, but let's enjoy some baseball. What do you say? We just need Wells to continue pitching like he has so far. Yeah, Dan, I would say Wells stays on this pace here. We're in good shape. We've got a hit. They don't. Hell, we've got 2 hits, including an extra base hit. It's almost 4:20 in Oregon. Well, guess that means I better go off camera here in 2 minutes to mark the occasion. Wish I could. By the way, the rules out here in Thailand maybe change them back to the old way, and BW can enjoy a little something on camera again. Ground ball, first pitch is hit by Triolo to third base. Jeremiah Jackson fields, throws, and gets him. A 1 pitch out for Wells, who is cruising right now. 35 pitches to 10 batters. Quick math, that's 3.5 pitches per batter. That's nothing. He is putting them away and putting them away efficiently. Here's Spencer Horwitz. Curveball right in there. I mean, Wells is not wasting a pitch. The 0-1. Chased. Gave him a changeup to Horwitz. A few inches outside. Spencer chased it, fouled it off. It's 0-2. I tell you what. The 0-2 from Tyler Wells. Cutter fouled off. Late swing from Horwitz. Just protecting there. Looked like it hit the top of the zone, but by the time Horwitz committed, he knew the only job was just get a piece, get another pitch. 0-2 pitch, upstairs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice. 34-20 on the sub count. Keep on keeping on, folks. We had a nice crowd here last night once the game got into those late innings. That curveball bounces to the plate. 2-2. This is the deepest of a count I think Wells has had tonight already. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. That ball is lifted to right, and Horwitz flips his bat. That is a home run onto the flag court. A golf shot. Plenty of launch angle on this one. Horwitz got under it and lifted it to right onto the flag court. The Pirates have taken the 1-0 lead here in the top of the 4th. And that'll do it for the perfect game, the no-hitter, and the shutout. Luckily, I didn't jinx anything. 1-0 Pirates. All right, Brian Reynolds pops up the first pitch. It's a can of corn. Oh, Cowser doesn't see it. Coming in from left field is Beavers to bail him out. I'm sorry, Carlson's in left. Carlson bails him out in left field. Cowser lost sight of the ball. But luckily it was in the air a long time, and Carlson came over to bail him out. Might be Chilo. Might be. Oh, you know where I'm going right now. Tommy Pham with a pop-up. Basayo takes off the helmet. I think he's got it. He makes a basket catch to end the inning. Tommy Pham pops out to the catcher. But the Pirates get on the board first here with a solo home run off the bat of Spencer Horwitz onto the flag court and right. 1-0 Pirates. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. Now, what is the deal? What is the deal? What is the deal? Oh, I need to verify that I'm human. I got a feeling that's something that'll be a frequent occurrence. What is it? Here it is.
You're enjoying your day, everything's going your way. When along comes Debbie Downer, always there to tell you about a new disease, a car accident or killer bees. We beg her to spare you, Debbie, please, but you can't stop Debbie Downer.
I'm only human, of flesh and blood I'm made. Human, born to make mistakes. Hey now.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes! Ah!
Bottom of the fourth, coming up. Jeremiah, Gunner, Mountie, due up. What is this? This is some kind of 3D animation of what? Why am I looking at a video game version of the ballpark? All right. Jeremiah takes a pitch outside for ball one. Bottom of the fourth. Let's respond to that run. Whoops. Bullfrog.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
I don't know, Chow. But I have to go through the same exercise every stream, so I'm used to it. I try to tell people, look, you get here early, you're here. There's like 2.5 hours of this event to go. Go ahead and just tap that like now. Why wait? But, you know, I can't, everybody has their own free will. What are you going to do? 2-1 the count on Jeremiah Jackson. That ball is hitting the air to left. Shallow coming in, racing in. Oh, the shortstop going to make this catch. Triolo going out in the shallow left. The shortstop with the with the shallow pop-up for out number one in the bottom of the fourth. Thank you, Antisocial. That's a pretty snazzy little avatar you got there. That's some good branding. I just got a bird sitting on a twig. That's what I went with. Bird on a twig. Here's Gunner. He struck out his first time. Curveball outside, ball one. Oh, excuse me. That's ball two for Gunner. 2-0. One out, bases empty. This is a tapper right back to Skenes. Routine play. 1-3 on the putout. Gunner retired. He's 0 for 2. Struck out, and now a tapper back to the pitcher. Not exactly what you're hoping for from your most dangerous bat in the lineup. Here is Ryan Mountcastle. 2 down, nobody on. Skenes looking for another quiet inning. Castle does have a hit. One of the 2 hits off of Skenes, a infield hit back in the third. Excuse me, back in the second. The hit was grounded to third. Kind of a swinging bunt hit. Mountie, a cut and a miss on a sweeper from Skenes. They've got this StatCast stuff. Look, I can... whatever. 0-2 to Mountie. He went after a sweeper that broke perfectly below the zone on the outer part of the plate. Mountcastle, the latest strikeout victim for Skenes. Paul Skenes has gone 4 innings, 2 hits, no walks, half a dozen strikeouts on 51 pitches. He's dealing. And we're down a run. We go to the 5th inning, 1-0 Pittsburgh. Did the review of Basayo's ball seem like it took way too long last night? It felt like forever at the game. Oh, Joel was there? Yeah, I mean, once they showed, like, the first replay was like a long shot, like from home plate, and you see Pham going into that sliding pose, and as he's sliding, like his legs are already in foul ground. So you just kind of think to yourself as the ball squirts out of the glove that it must be foul. And when they took it to replay, I'm like, well, what we need to see, because the ball definitely, that's right, the ball did not actually go into the glove first. Let me amend my statement. The ball dropped straight to the ground before he touches it. And I could see that on that long shot. And I'm like, well, if we get a close-up, then we're definitely going to see where that ball hits. And that's all you needed to see. As soon as you saw the close-up and the ball is landing on the white stripe, that's it. And yeah, it felt like it took an extra couple of minutes for them to confirm that. But hey, look, as long as the outcome is the right one in our favor and we win, hey, sometimes that anticipation and nervousness, it's like riding a roller coaster. That first part when you're going up that hill, you're just waiting for everything to start going down. It may not be your favorite part of the roller coaster, but you get the payoff, right? It was a good payoff. O'Neill Cruz leads off the top of the 5th. Curveball from Wells swung on and missed. That curveball from Tyler Wells. Very effective tonight. Oh, 1 pitch. Change up low and away. Once again, we're being bombarded with this StatCast information where we get about 15 different statistical reads on every player and like their bat speed, squared up percentage, chase percentage, whiff percentage, barrel percentage, hard hit rate, average exit velo. I mean, nobody is taking in all of that information in the 5 seconds you put it up there on the screen. Nobody. Like, do what Apple TV does. Just have a little thing in the corner that sort of scrolls through different pieces of information like that. Ugh. 1-2 to Cruz. That is high. 2-2. The 2-2 to O'Neal Cruz. That fastball was off the plate by about half a foot, but he got Cruz to swing. He fouled it away. It's still 2-2. It was perfect, except my SeatGeek tickets wouldn't transfer to MLB, so I had to repurchase my tickets. Do you mean you paid for a ticket twice? Oh, you got a refund. Okay. So it was just a hassle? I don't like hassles. I especially don't like hassles involving, a ticket office. Like, come on. What are these graphics? This isn't the Masson coverage. I mean, this is Masson, right? What are all these extra graphics they're going with tonight? 2-2 pitch is a check swing. They appeal, and apparently Cruz didn't go. Replay here. It looks like he held up. But the problem is, I think that pitch was a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch hit in the air and slicing into the stands on the left side of the field. Long at bat here to begin the top of the 5th. Pitch number 9 of the sequence coming up. Only one pitch has been in the zone, and this one hits the corner with a changeup, fouled away by Cruz. Double-digit pitches coming up in this at-bat. Another payoff from Wells up the middle. Right there is Gunnar, positioned perfectly. And he will throw out Cruz for out number 1. Defensive positioning, very, very important. Because Cruz hit that one hard. And unless Gunnar's right where he is standing, he's probably not going to stop that ball from getting through. 106 off the bat. 1 away for York. By the way, my favorite brand of peppermint patty. York is 0 for 1. Thanks, Ronnie. That line drive in the left. That ball is right at Carlson. He makes the catch shoulder high for the second out. Carlson didn't catch that ball as much as the ball caught him. Wells lucky that ball hit right at somebody. 2 hard hit balls in the inning. 2 outs. We should be feeling pretty fortunate. But it's a little bit of a red flag. But we got the bottom part of the order up. So hopefully, here's a nice easy fly ball. Devaney going after the first pitch. Pops it up. Cowser is waiting on it, and he makes the catch in center field to end the inning. So it's another 1-2-3 inning for Wells. He's only had 1 inning where anybody's done anything, and unfortunately, that's been enough. 1 swing, and the Pirates have a 1-0 lead as this game is halfway over. Holy cow. Are we going to have a record? I mean, this is a 1-hour game right now. Are we going to have like a 2-hour game? We've got 2 hits, Mr. Hyde. In fact, we have doubled the Pirates in hits. Unfortunately, they have infinitely more runs. That's the problem. And these Orioles, I mean, they just can't ever seem to get their act together.
You're enjoying your day, everything's going your way. Then along comes Debbie Downer. Always there to tell you about a new disease, a car accident or killer bees. Who beg her to spare you, Debbie, please, but you can't stop Debbie.
This is great iced tea.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the Monster...
I apologize for Baltimore.
The tying run is at second. The winning run is at first. And it's ball one.
What? Huh? What?
As the Indians have the winning run in scoring position.
Winning run in scoring position? You're jinxing us, Bob Uecker. And what do you know about baseball? Legendary Hall of Famer broadcaster. What do you know? Hey, Sammy Basayo's up to hit, folks. Stop what you're doing. Basayo's up. And hurry up because he's got an 0-2 hole. 0-2 on Basayo.
Sammy.
Basayo being compared with some of the other sluggers around baseball. I mean, that's what he is. He is a slugger. Slider low, maybe a bit inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cowser up next. Sammy with a foul ball off of his leg. Took a little bit of a hop on there, but he's okay. Sammy. Samalaya. Samarama. Folks, I'm telling you right now, next summer is going to be the summer of Sam. Part 2. Change up from Skenes about 2.5 feet off the plate. Wait till you see. Oh, it looks like the scoreboard froze. I was going to say, wait till you see where this pitch was. Because that was way off. 2-2 to Basayo. Right in there. Sammy, what are you looking for, buddy? 98 on the heater. Sammy's frozen and strikes out. And now I got to fix this again, or are you going to pop back into place? Colton Cowser, folks. All right, so, you know, baseball is a weird sport. The way this game is going, the reputation of Skenes, the struggles of Cowser as he swings and misses wildly at a splitter, 0-1. Everything would lead you to believe that we know the outcome of this at-bat right here. Cowser's going to strike out. But it's baseball. And it has a way of humbling you. As he foul tips this one, it's 0-2. I better hurry up and make my point. Cowser could go yard here. Because it's baseball. Expect the unexpected. Yeah, Cowser should strike out. But what if he just got a hold of one and tied this ball game? That pitch is up and away. The count is a ball and 2 strikes. You can laugh and say, come on, BW, be real. Well, were you here on Saturday night when we were 1 pitch theoretically away from getting no hit? Down 3-0. Cowser! Oh, it looked like a good swing. It's right at the right fielder. But he made contact. It was a pretty decent swing. They're calling it a line out. See, he had a line drive off of Paul Skenes. That's something. All right, Cowser, you made contact. You hit a line drive off of Skenes. That's more than a lot of people can say tonight. Let's build off of that, all right? Here comes Dylan Carlson.
Dylan, your son?
He looks at a beautiful curveball. Is that like a knuckle curve? That had a lot of diagonal movement on it. It is 0-1. Man, Skenes has got quite the arsenal. How do you look for something? Carlson says, all right, I'll try to bunt, and he bunts it foul. That didn't work. It's 0-2. Yeah, more like a slurve. Slurvish. And it was pretty slurvy. Good call, Erica. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good grief. It's getting harder and harder to do anything against Skenes. At this point, let's just try to work some counts and get him out of the game. Oh, boy. Just 3 hits combined between these two teams. We've got 2 of them. Unfortunately, the one Pittsburgh had left the yard. That's why they lead it 1-0. We go to the 6th. And this game might be done before my lucky is. I mean, this game is moving. A reminder that the final game of this series and of this homestand will be tomorrow afternoon, a getaway game. The Orioles will be traveling up to Toronto, and then 3 games in Chicago against the White Sox coming up next week, this coming week, I guess I should say. So tomorrow you're looking at Cade Povich going up against Johan Oviedo. The stream will start here on the channel at 12:50 p.m. First pitch shortly after 1 o'clock. If you got a job, play hooky or sneak a device, wear an earbud, pretend you're talking to a client or whatever, and listen to me. All right? Worst case scenario, we'll have a rubber game going for a series win tomorrow. Best case, we're going for a sweep. All right. Cade Povich against Johan Oviedo. Folks, a gentle reminder to please hit that like button. We're up into the mid-70s now. Working our way up to a hundo. Tap that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen, please. Ji Hwan Bae will lead it off for the Pirates. Takes a fastball high. It'll be Bae and then Henry Davis, the number 9 batter, then back to the top of the order, Triolo. That pitch is high, 2-0. No need to be cute with this hitter. Throw strikes. What am I watching right now? Who is this with a bat? Is that Brian Roberts? In the Masson studio. This studio is too small for this. What are they trying to do? It looks like they're trying to pull off a demonstration in a studio that is smaller than my bathroom. What, are you going to pitch to him from a foot away? This isn't exactly the home plate studio at MLB Network, is it? Ji Hwan Bae just got walked. Man, that's just not a good idea. You're walking a guy batting .071 to lead off an inning, and he's got speed. That is a terrible time for a walk. Brian Roberts is offering instructions in the Masson broadcast booth. There goes the runner. Throw down is late. And there you go. You just gave up a leadoff double by walking this guy. Oh, my. Why did you not just throw strikes? I mean, if you just threw 5 straight fastballs in the zone, you're going to get him out. He might foul one away or something, but one might miss. Check swing foul by Henry Davis. The count is 0-2. Well, Mr. Hyde, did you not hear the way I worded it? I said best case scenario. I said worst case scenario, we go for the series win tomorrow. Best case, we go for the sweep. That covers either outcome. Why? Why do I do this? I carefully choose my words because I know people are out there just waiting to correct me. You guys understand, I have to talk for 3 straight hours every game, nonstop talking. A lot of words are coming out. A lot of mistakes can be made and are made. I try to acknowledge them when they happen. I try to get out in front of it. Worst case scenario, we lose today into... Oh, you know what? You are right. All right, never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. You know what? I'm an idiot. Now, see? I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Oh, I'm so stupid. Why did I put it that way? I'm an idiot. Cheers, everybody. I am actually embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. No. Well, we're just gonna have to win tonight. That's all there is to it, I guess. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I guess optimism was just running through my veins. I don't know. Mr. Hyde, I apologize. Charm City chat, I apologize. I'm not going to apologize for talking about that other guy for 20 minutes. But for this, I am sorry. Yes. Yes. God, I screwed up. Oh, BW with the big L. And I'll take it. I will wear it. Swing and a miss. All right, that's a big strikeout. Big first out of the inning. Wells gets Davis to chase one above the zone. Bay is still at second base. So no manufacturing this run. They're going to have to get him in with a hit, most likely. All right.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Triolo, first pitch fouled away. So that's the dilemma. Sometimes I'm faced with a situation where I have to defend myself and what I'm doing or my knowledge of what I'm talking about or whatever. But when I do that, I am aware that I'm not 100% right all the time. I make mistakes just like everybody else. I guess it all comes down to just the way people approach me, you know. If you're civil about it, I'll happily admit to being wrong. Present your case. The 0-1 to Triolo is outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Folks, if you can't tell, I'm going through my own personal therapy right now. Stand by. Is the scoreboard not working? The leadoff man is at the plate right now, and Triolo just hit a fly ball to center field. Cowser with the catch. Bay's going to tag and head to third. Throw will not get there. There's 2 down in the inning, though. That's what the Pirates needed to do with the previous batter. Get a ball somewhere to get the runner up to third, but now there's 2 down. And Wells can still get out of this. But the guy coming to the plate is responsible for the lone run of the game up till now. Spencer Horwitz, solo homer onto the flag court his last time up in this 1-0 game. First pitch to Horwitz. Wells goes right after him with the heater. Hittable spot. Horwitz took it for strike 1. Yeah, Mr. Hyde, there's an example of me adjusting just to try to make everybody happy. That pitch is low. Basayo pops out of his crouch quickly, keeping an eye on the runner at third. Mladzinski, a right-hander, is warming up in the Pirate bullpen. The 1-1 hit on the ground. Holiday with a routine play, and this inning is over. Wells works around the leadoff walk to Ji-Hwan Bae. He made it all the way to third, but that's as far as he got. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Can we get to Paul Skenes? Right now, it ain't looking so good.
You're enjoying your day, everything's going your way. When along comes Debbie Downer, always there to tell you about a new disease, a car accident or killer bees. Who beg her to spare you, Debbie, please, but you can't stop Debbie Downer.
Hey, how about a look at the old out-of-town scores? What's going on around baseball right now? The Guardians have a 3-2 lead on the Royals, bottom of the 4th. Bottom 5, Nats 1, Marlins nothing. Top 4, Phillies have a 2-0 lead on the Mets. Heading to the bottom of the 3rd, scoreless between the Tigers and Yankees. Bottom 3, Houston 1-0 over the Blue Jays. Scoreless between the Cubs and Braves in the 3rd. Rays have an early 1-0 lead in the bottom of the 1st on the White Sox. Final scores, the Rangers... Wait a minute. Didn't I already read a Rangers score? Okay, never mind. Rangers doubled up the Brewers 6-3. The A's squeaked past the Red Sox 5-4. Diamondbacks over the Giants 5-3. Angels with a 1-run win over the Twins, 4-3. Coming up in about 45 minutes, Reds play the Padres. And then about an hour after that, Cardinals will take on the Mariners. And half hour after that, the final game of the night, Rockies will be out west in Hollywood land, taking on the Dodgers. All right. Carmen Mlodzinski, making his 30th appearance, is in to pitch. So close the book on Paul Skenes. Gladly. He only threw 64 pitches. What's the deal? I don't know. But he's done. And there's still 4 innings of hitting for us to do. What can we do? Dylan Beavers, all he does is get on base. Just the guy I want. Folks, let's treat this like Dylan Beavers is a leadoff man. Here he is leading off an inning. What would a guy do like Beavers in a spot like this? First pitch is ball 1. He takes a curveball for strike 1. Well, so far, not interested in swinging. He's looking at pitches. Folks, show me your Beavers. We got a chance to get back now that Skenes is out of the game. Hey, Beavers looks at a pitch off the plate, 2-1. He's not up there pressing like most hitters in our lineup tend to press. He's not trying to jump on that first pitch. He's happy to wait. 2-1. Low, 3-1. Folks.
Nice Beaver.
If Beavers draws a leadoff walk, then I've had enough. I've had enough. If Beavers draws this leadoff walk, debate me. Debate me how Holiday makes more sense batting leadoff than Beavers. Debate me. Because I've been calling for this now like 5 games into his career. And he just keeps making me look more and more correct. Please draw this walk so I look really smart. 3-1 pitch. Up and in, ball 4. Take your base.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
That's what he does. That's what he does. Beavers reaches base for the second time tonight. He had a double off of Paul Skenes. All right? He saw Paul Skenes once hit a double. Now he's up there leading off an inning against a new pitcher. Says, you know what? Let me see what this pitcher has. Does it make any sense to go after a first pitch? This guy just got in the game. I want to see what he has. I want to see if he's got command. If he doesn't, I'll get a free pass. That's the mentality of a leadoff hitter. Get on base. Meanwhile, Kobe Mayo is first pitch swinging, and he fouls it away. Do you see the difference, folks?
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Man, Dylan Beavers, how about you retire and just become the hitting coach? Teach the rest of this team. The 0-1 to Mayo, swung on a missed 0-2. He chased one inside. Folks, do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? Beavers would have taken the first pitch just to get a look, and then that next pitch he would have taken because it was not a strike, and he would have a 1-1 count. Mayo's 0-2. There goes Beavers. The throw is in time, right on the money. Damn! Right on the money. Damn! We can't run. Oh, my God. Tying run is nailed, trying to steal second base. And Mayo, of course, not making any kind of contact on this. I mean, the throw is right on the money. Oh, my. Right on the money. Damn. One out, nobody on. The 1-2 to Mayo. Inside, 2-2. Oh, boy. Folks, it's a lesson that sometimes you can be your own worst enemy. And I know I've been my own worst many a times. Swing and a miss, Mayo strikes out. Good grief. Oh, boy. It's the as always part, Chilo. It's the as always part that gives you this.
You're enjoying your day, everything's going your way. Then along comes Debbie Downer. Always there to tell you about a new disease, a car accident or killer bees. Who beg her to spare you, Debbie, please, but you can't stop Debbie Downer.
It's the as always part. So, for the remainder of your life watching Oriole games, the expectation is we're going to find a way to lose. As always. Ugh. 2-0 on Jackson Holiday. I mean, forgive me if I'm wrong, but we were on death's door to lose a couple of times in this homestand alone, and we didn't. Right, Chilo?
You're enjoying your day, everything's going your way. Then along comes Debbie Downer. Always there to tell you about a new disease, a car accident or killer bees. Who beg her to spare you, Debbie, please, but you can't stop Debbie Downer.
3-1 the count on Holiday. 2 down, nobody on the pitch. That is ball 4. Take your base. All right.
You're enjoying your day, everything's going your way. Then along comes Debbie Downer.
All right, I think that's enough. Jeremiah Jackson. 2 down, runner at first. 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch, swung on, fouled back. The Pirates have a 1-0 lead. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Only run a solo homer by Spencer Horwitz off of Tyler Wells. Wells is the pitcher of record, unfortunately, on the wrong end. Best we can do is get him out of the loss column and tie up this ball game before it ends, at least. Let's see. Yeah, Holiday's taken more walks since the All-Star break. That's good to see. I mean, I talk about Beavers being the right guy for the leadoff spot. I will admit, Holiday has been better in the second half at acting more like a leadoff hitter. Here's a ground ball to short. Underhand flip to second for the force, and this inning is over. We are going into the late innings, folks, as the clock just hits 8 p.m. I mean, folks, remember 7:30 start times? We should be like going into the third inning right now. We're going into the seventh. 1-0 Pirates. All right. Folks, I just hope we can get the winning run up to the plate tonight to give us a chance.
Regardless, Mateo stands at third now with one down. Mateo the winning run on at third. Carlson at second. Holiday aboard at first.
He just walked in a runner now. The winning run coming to the plate, and Ryan Roberts.
The tying run is at second. The winning run is at first. And it's ball one.
As the Indians have the winning run in scoring position.
Oh my. Let's look ahead at this Toronto series for a sec. I don't want to get too far ahead, but time is running out. Pitching matchups for the weekend. Friday, it'll be Dean Kramer against Max Scherzer. Saturday, Trevor Rogers against Chris Bassett. And Sunday, Sagano takes on Shane Bieber. All right. Again, Sagano had that liner off his foot that took him out of the ball game in his last start. But apparently he is in line to make his next start without missing any time. Is Santander healthy? I don't know. I'll look for you. Brian Reynolds leads it off. Tyler Wells begins his seventh inning of work. And first pitch is called a strike. We got some help. The ump called that a strike. It was about an inch or two above the zone. Santander is still on the 60-day DL. And he was supposed to apparently have started a rehab assignment on Tuesday, which is what, yesterday? But he has lower back tightness, so he's actually had a setback, which I would assume means we're not going to see him this weekend. 1-1 the count on Reynolds. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Pitch count for Wells. Give me a sec. Get back to the other page. 76 pitches. With a batter up here to lead off the seventh inning. We do have activity in the bullpen. Sean Dubin is getting loose. If Wells doesn't have a quick inning or gets into any kind of trouble, I'm sure they'll go to Dubin. 1-2 is fouled back. BW equals BirdWatcher, correct. It's also sort of a secondary. And by the way, I didn't like start my channel with like, I'm going to call myself BW. I'm going to have like this cool little moniker. It just, like the first game I called, I was just like, people were calling me BirdWatcher. And I'm like, how about just BW? That's short and sweet, easier to type into the chat. And it just took off from there. But not only, does it stand for BirdWatcher, but I'm from PG County. I'm kind of a dual citizen of Baltimore and Washington, D.C. So, BW, Baltimore, Washington. You got that? Like BW Parkway. So it's got multiple meanings, folks. It's the name I was meant to have. 2-2 the count on Brian Reynolds. Leading off the top of the seventh inning. Swing and a miss. And Wells gets another strikeout.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I mean, we're in the 7th. Second start after Tommy John, and he's still blowing dudes away. Here's Tommy Pham. Curveball, fouled away. Wells now at 81 pitches. I don't want to see him go beyond about 85. Honestly, even when he's fully up to speed in a normal year without injury, he's not a guy that you would expect to approach 100 pitches. Change up, a swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Man, he is dealing, though. He is dealing. Is there a lefty due up after this? Yeah, O'Neal Cruz is next. This could be his final batter. It would make sense to bring in a lefty to face Cruz next. Change up, fouled away. The pitch count is going to be at 85 or more. And a dangerous lefty bat on deck. But we were warming up Dubin. Dubin's a righty, so I guess we won't have a lefty to face Cruz. The 0-2 to Pham. Check swing, appeal. He didn't go. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Chilo is all about that fault. Whose fault is it?
You're enjoying your day, everything's going your way. When along comes Debbie Downer, always there to tell you about a new disease, a car accident or killer bees. We beg her to spare you, Debbie, please, but you can't stop Debbie Downer.
Here's an idea. Maybe the best thing to do when it comes to blaming somebody for whatever, wait till the game ends so we know exactly how it plays out and then decide. You know? We were facing Paul Skenes tonight, Chilo. Do you think we're the only offense to get shut down by Paul Skenes? I knew we blew it in that 1 inning. We did. Beavers got thrown out. It sucked. That was a good chance at least tie up the ball game. But, I mean, come on, man. Full count on Tommy Pham. I mean, what happens 6 days from now when Wells goes out there to pitch? We put up 3 runs in the first 4 innings, but he gives up 4. Are we now going to just throw tomatoes at Wells? Now it's his fault. Why'd you give up 4 runs? We got you 3 in the first few innings. Here's a pop-up to left field caught by Carlson for the second out, and here comes Mansolino. They will make the move now with Cruz coming up, even though I think it's going to be the right-handed Dubin. The pitch count is right where I think it makes sense to take Wells out. And I hope Wells gets a huge ovation here because that was a fantastic outing. And there it is. Oriole fans with a nice round of applause from Tyler Wells, who's sweating his ass off and pitched his ass off. Gave up 1 hit. Got to 2 outs in the 7th inning. And I think Dubin's going to be coming out here to replace him. Call the bullpen. Sean Dubin coming out, and I tell you what, if he screws up, I'm going to blame him. Your fault. Maybe. Folks, I'll be right back. Thank you. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, top of the 7th still. Okay, 7th inning stretch coming up here in a sec. I hope. I don't want to jinx it. But hopefully the 7th inning stretch is coming up soon. Adam Jones just tweeted out Wells with applause emojis. Adam Jones is watching, and Adam Jones says, Tyler Wells, good job. AJ10 chiming in on the Twitters. Hell of an outing from Wells. I have to admit, I really wanted him to enter the bullpen because I felt like that was the bigger need at this stage of the season. But Wells is looking like a guy that could be a very good part of a rotation. I mean, there's a lot to like about these first 2 starts. Want to know the count on O'Neill Cruz, Dubin on the pitch, and there's a swing and a miss. A sinker makes it 1-1. The 1-1 outside by a lot. 2 balls and a strike. I'll say this. I mean, if Wells can be locked into this rotation next season, and that's one less starter you got to go out there and shop for or trade for, then, man, we really got to put the emphasis on the bullpen. I don't know about you guys, but what is it? 8? It's an 8-man bullpen. And right now I'm counting only 2, maybe 3 guys that I want to even give an invitation to be a part of this bullpen next year. That leaves about 5 spots open that we have to fill up. Now, I think one of them will be internal. We got a couple of arms. I haven't memorized their names yet. But one of the arms we got back in that trade with the Padres that sent Laureano and O'Hearn the other way, I think, is it Montgomery? No, I can't remember his name. 3-2 pitch to Cruz is fouled away. We'll do it again. Full count on Cruz with 2 down, nobody on, 1-0 Pirates in the top of the 7th. Anyway, I do think we'll probably see in spring next year 1 or 2 of these guys we traded for. Chase McDermott is another name. I hope we call him up before the end of this season to see how he looks out of the bullpen, but he's been putting up some nice numbers out of the pen as he's being converted into a reliever. Here's a ground ball to first base by Cruz. Mayo flips it to Dubin covering the bag, and the inning is over. Dubin gets the final out of the inning in relief of Tyler Wells. Wells, 6 2/3 innings of great baseball. 1 hit, 1 walk, half a dozen strikeouts, 2.31 ERA. Dubin, I don't know. Jury's out on Dubin, I think. I've only seen him, make 3 appearances? He hasn't done anything to make me say I never want to see him again. I mean, a lot of people I'll give invitations to. Remember, spring training, it's not like you have this set roster of X amount of players. I mean, invite a lot of arms and assess those arms and then take it from there. Folks, it's the 7th inning stretch, and we've got a little bit of a tradition here on the BirdWatcher Channel. It's time to throw some cakes on the griddle. Get them cakes up in the chat, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Tom, not to slow your roll, buddy, but if there's one phrase that to me means about as much as Santa Claus is a healthy Grayson. I'll believe it when it happens. I'll be happy if it happens, but I'm not going to count on it. I'm not going to plan on it. It'll be a nice surprise. But the days of just setting aside a spot for Grayson in the rotation, in my humble view, those days are over. You have to plan around him. And then, oh, you're healthy? You're pitching good? Great. We'll find a way to get you in. That's not a problem. No worries. Previous comment. Sorry, there's a lot of cakes. I'm hesitant to mention his name because of the obvious, but yes, if we can luck out and get a healthy Grayson. Okay, thank you, Tom. You're right. You did give the appropriate conditions for that follow-up statement. I just missed it because it was blocked by a lot of pancakes. You're right on the money, Tom. You're right on the money. All right, Gunnar Henderson, 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, and it is a diving stop by the second baseman. Pops up and throws out Gunnar. Damn. York with a web gem here. Diving stop to his right on a ball going up the middle. Throws from a knee and gets Gunnar for the first out. Hopefully Gunnar will get another at-bat. If he doesn't, that means it's 9 up, 9 down the rest of the way. And we don't want that. You can't win that way. Ryan Mountcastle, come on, buddy. Get a rally started. Mountie with a hit on the night off of Skenes, an infield single. He's 1 for 2. Ground ball, foul, third base side. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Okay, mount up.
Mladzinski is still on the mound for the Pirates. He's on 24 pitches. He's gone an inning and a third in relief for Paul Skenes. Sinker on the outside edge. Just off the plate, it's 2-1. George says Grayson burped and restrained the lat. It's just, I just wish the dude could stay healthy, man. It's really frustrating. 2-2 the count on Mountcastle. There seems to be a bit of a haze or a fog that's starting to make its way into the bowl here, or the ballpark. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a bit of a fog out there. Full count to Mountie. Pitch, swing and a miss. Down he goes. Mountcastle strikes out for the second time in a row. After that single in his first at bat, 2 down in the inning. The last time I remember a fog rolling into an Oriole game, it was when we were in Fenway last year, and that was when Colton Cowser went nuts. Had a 2-homer night and hit one of those deep into that fog to right field and that giant section of seats beyond the bullpen at Fenway. Basayo at the plate. Here's a ground ball to second. And it's going to be the pitcher covering the bag. That'll end the inning. The Orioles go quietly in the 7th. Quiet, quiet, quiet. 3 hits combined between these two teams as we go to the 8th inning. And again, 1 hit was a long ball, and that is where we're at. 1-0 Pirates. They have 1 hit. They have 1 hit, and they left the yard, and it's why they're winning. Oh, I hate this. Oh, the fog is me tooting? I'm sorry. I know how to clear the room. Jake Roll tweets out, Kyle Bradish so far in 2025, 6 innings, 2 earned runs against Boston, 4 innings, 2 earned runs at San Diego, 7 innings, 1 earned run against Pittsburgh. Tyler Wells, 2 starts, 5 innings, 2 earned runs at San Diego, 6 2/3, 1 earned run against Pittsburgh. So that's a total of 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 earned runs in 28 and 2/3 innings. 8 runs in 28 and 2/3. That's about 4 runs in 14 and a third. That's about 2 runs in 7 innings. That's an ERA of about, 2.8? It's about a 2.80 ERA, if my math is right. Combined between these two and 5 starts back. Not too shabby. There's a nice aerial view of the ballpark. Unfortunately, the seats are empty. That can't be a live shot. It's completely empty. There's nobody there. Is this like an AI shot of the ballpark? Are they honestly doing that? Cameron says, hi. Hi, Cameron. Congrats on being a Magic member for 1 month. Was that a gift? York at the plate. Dubin back out on the mound for the 8th inning, and York has worked the count 2-0 in his favor. There's a sinker bottom of the zone for a strike. 2-1. Matson, a right-hander up in the Pirate bullpen. Is that their setup man? 2-1 outside. I saw a Hellfire missile hit a UFO video today. What? 3-1 pitch. In on the hands. It's a slow roller to third, and Jackson overruns the ball. Jackson ran in to field a slow roller, and the ball just squirted under his glove. He couldn't get the glove all the way down to pick it up. Let's see how they score this. This should be an error. But we'll see how they score it. It could be... Some scorers might say it's a hit. I think it's an error. Saw that. That was crazy. What is this? A missile hit a UFO and there's a video? What? Like, what did the UFO look like? Like, is it just looking like something from this Earth? Some kind of flying vessel? Or did it look like something out of Close Encounters? I need answers. Here's a check on the base runner, and it's pretty close. And we're going to challenge this. The Orioles believe that a check on the base runner, York, that he's out. It's late in the game, and the Orioles are feeling like this is worth challenging. I'm going to take a look. It's always kind of difficult to determine. You need just the right angle to overturn these pickoffs at first, because normally you're getting angles where you can't see everything you need to see all in one frame. And right now, we're only looking at one angle. The crazy part about it is the missile bounced off. What? All right. Is my entire Charm City chat just a giant throng of conspiracy theorists? What's going on? Don't make me look this up. What is this? Missile hits UFO. Here's me Googling. U.S. missile bounces off unidentified object. Bounces off? That's not what missiles do. Missiles don't bounce. What am I reading? What happened? We lost the challenge? It just bounced off like you're throwing a Nerf dart at something? All right, so we don't win the challenge. Runner at first, nobody out. Devaney at the plate. And first pitch to him is a little bit low, ball 1. Yeah, we lost the challenge. What? Well, I mean, if a missile hit it, how do we not identify whatever the hell it is that it hit? What is it? Whatever it is, I want whatever it's made out of to be my next car, because that thing ain't going to get crunched in any accident. What is that made of? What is that material? I got to know. One on the count on Devaney outside 2-1. And can you guys explain what a Hellfire missile is? Like, is there a particular like event that those missiles are used for? Are those like those heat-sinking missiles? You just set it to blow up this guy and it goes right to him? This pitch is fouled away. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. They said whatever it was took off even faster after being hit and disappeared. Deshaun, are you being for real? Trump just gave a speech in Mandarin. All right, my chat is going nuts. This is off the rails. There are missiles bouncing off of UFOs. The president is speaking Chinese. Can we just get back to the ball game? Well, what is going on? I'm happy to be over here. That's about all I know. Full count on Devaney. 1 on, nobody out. Swing and a miss. Throw down a second, and what happened here? Why didn't Holiday attempt to put a tag down? Oh, is Basayo saying he... Don't tell me he obstructed the swing here. Is that what they're calling? Basayo obstructed Devaney's swing? I mean, he's out. Well, then what are they calling? I don't know what's going on. Runner at second, 1 out. So the strikeout was there. Why, after the throw, why didn't we at least just put a tag down in case the runner was off the bag for some reason? Ji-Hwan Bae, swing and a miss. It's a 1-1 count. Bae drew a walk his last time up, and luckily we prevented him from scoring. He got as far as third base. It was a strikeout and a stolen base, but for some reason, something else was at play in that last event, and I don't know exactly what it was. You want George Springer? Schwarber's going to be way too much money, and he's going to lock up a DH spot, which honestly, yeah, I mean, if I'm going to lock up a DH spot, Schwarber is the kind of guy. I'm just not a fan of guys that can't play in the field at all, and he cannot play in the field at all. And I like the idea of using the DH to kind of move guys around, give them a day off from the field while keeping their bat in the lineup. And I especially think if we're going to enter next season with Rutschman and Basayo as part of this team, the DH has got to be, you got to allocate some of those DH at-bats to both of those guys. It's not going to be one sits and the other plays. One's going to catch, one's going to DH a lot, I would think, or play first. I don't know, but yeah. Ji-Hwan Bae just drew his second walk of the game. You got to be kidding me. There is some raindrops here. Yes, Deshaun. It's a misty ballpark right now. And here comes Mansolino to make a change, I would assume. In this shot, you can definitely see the rainfall. Cade Stroud. Yeah, I would expect the Phillies to re-sign. I mean, the fan base, I would assume, would be really upset with the season he's having if they didn't re-sign him. So I'm not worried about it. Schwarber can stay in Philly. Who was the other guy you were talking about? We got a break right now. Pitching change going on. Oh, Springer? Yeah, Springer again. I mean, I'd rather have Santander back. We're going to talk about Springer. Probably similar price tag. Couple of years younger. Switch hitter. Can we get Tony back? That's a fact. What's a fact? That would explain the fog. Now these new cameras don't show the rain. Yeah, you need that long shot, Erica, right? Or else, yeah, it's so HD that it's like invisible rain. Oh, that we need Santander back. I mean, I'd like to have him back. You know, things didn't exactly go swimmingly in this first season. How about this? Tyler O'Neill traded for Santander straight up. What do you say? We both made mistakes. We wanted Tony for some stupid reason. We thought the market was going to charge a lot more than it did. We wound up paying O'Neill basically the same. O'Neill seems to be comfortable in Toronto. First game up there, home run. What do you say, Toronto? Everybody's happy, and then O'Neill can enjoy. O'Neill can join his third AL East team in as many years. I swear, these are AI shots they're showing now. This like fake drone footage. These are AI shots that Masson is using now to cut back to the ballgame. Why? God. Please tell me, Charm City Chat, that you're not supporting the use of AI in every facet of life like some people are attempting to do. It's not necessary. I'm telling you now, 10 years from now, this is going to look so silly and outdated. It's such a fad. Not that all of AI is going to be a fad, but like the use of it for like graphics and stuff, like you know, it's just, boy, am I opinionated tonight. Hey, here's the ballgame situation. Sorry, Cade Stroud is on the pitch. First pitch is ball one to Henry Davis, who's 0 for 2 tonight. The Pirates have runners at first and second with one out and a 1-0 lead. The 1-0 from Stroud. Pitch is popped up, right field. Jackson heading toward, oh no, that's not Jeremiah. Beavers is in right. Cowser's going to make the catch. Runner at second will tag and go to third, York. But there's 2 down. I think I'm completely thrown off by this missile hitting a UFO and bouncing off of it while the UFO just takes off and nobody can find it. Honestly, what's going on? Come on. And if there is alien life out there, could you please help us? Earth is, the human race is kind of just really screwing up a lot lately. Could you maybe guide us into a better direction while you're here? Thanks. Jared Triolo looks at a pitch low and away for ball one. I mean, come on. If you're a superior intelligence, why don't you use it? Make us smarter. Help us out. I know, Edward, but sprinkling in the occasional opinion while calling a game, no problem. But I feel like tonight it's been like 50% game call, 50%, hey, here's my take. I just need to, dial it back a little bit. Here's a foul ball behind the plate. The count is 1-1. There are plenty channels on YouTube and other platforms to listen to everybody's hot take on every damn thing under the sun. You guys aren't here to tune in for that with me, are you? You're here for baseball. Hopefully to get your mind off of all that other stuff, if only for a couple hours a day. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Triolo. Runner fakes going. He stays. That pitch a little bit outside. Oh, about a couple inches outside. Basayo trying to frame it. Kind of fooled me a little bit. First and third for the Pirates with 2 down. 2-1 the count on Triolo. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Runner is going to move up to second base, though, without a throw. Ji-Hwan Bae steals a base. You can't give that. You can't say that's indifference. We just decided to not throw down there. And in this rain, maybe that's a good idea. 2 down. Let's just get this guy out. I don't want Basayo throwing a ball into the outfield. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Cage Stroud strikes out Triolo to end the inning. The Pirates strand 2 runners in scoring position. Folks, there might be about 300 people in the ballpark right now. There might be 300 people sitting in the stands in this rain in this game right now. It is rather empty. Folks, speaking of hundreds, we are 3 away from 100 likes. What do you say we hit that mark during this? Wow, somebody just took theirs away. Well, while somebody takes their like away, how about somebody add 1 in? There you go. We're up to 97, folks. 3 away from 100. Make it 2 away. Let's get to triple digits. Thank you, Logan. Hey, guess what, folks? 100 likes will bring on the hat. Anybody want to see the hat today? 100 likes will get us the hat. I got to change the lighting on this now for daytime mode. All right. Did we get there? 104. Wow. The power of the microphone, everybody. All right. You wanted it? You wanted it, folks. You got it. Folks, the power of the hat so far in this homestand. Don't question it. Don't question it. Go back and watch. Go back and watch the Yamamoto no-no. Go back and watch last night. The hat has said, all right, BW, enough is enough. Let's goo. All right. Who is this guy sitting in between Brian Roberts and Kevin Brown? Could somebody tell me? He doesn't look like a ball player. He's too young to be like anything else. Who is that guy? Who is that third guy? Jeremiah says, good morning. How are you doing, Jeremiah? I love it when somebody says good morning. Isaac Matson is on the pitch. 39th appearance. Good numbers. 2.20 ERA, 1.07 whip. Opponents batting 186. And the K per 9 is better than 1 per inning.
Good morning.
Good morning. The rain continues to fall. Umpire just wiped the plate down. Here comes Cowser. And again, this kind of weather for Cowser gives me good vibes. Man, first pitch is called a strike. Tough pitch. Borderline top outside corner for strike one. The 0-1. Line drive, right field. Get up. That's off the scoreboard. Cowser has to stop at first base. He hit it so hard. What did I tell you? The milkman loves this weather. It's the best damn ball he's hitting forever. 105 off the bat. Tying run on with nobody out. My favorite strain? Are we talking about pot? I'm not. Here's a Carlson liner foul off to the right. Carlson is 0 for 2. He wipes his bat head under his armpit to dry up the bat. Conditions are wet out here. Cowser at first, nobody out. The 0-1 to Carlson is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, when it comes to pot, I'm just like, don't give me the swag. I don't need like that top shelf stuff with that really pleasant aroma. Look, does it get me stoned? Great. That's it. I don't really. It's the same thing with beer. I used to have a roommate that was really into craft beers, and we go to bars, and I'm just like, just give me a beer, man. I don't want to sit here and talk about it. I just want to drink it and feel whatever it's supposed to do to me. I mean, it's like sex. In the middle of sex, I'm not sitting there talking about, oh boy, this is great sex. Well, this position of mine, this is one of my favorites. I learned this one. No, you just enjoy them. Enjoy it. Why do you have to talk about it? I'm like that with everything. I mean, weed, beer, whatever. 2-2 to Carlson. Popped up. Foul. We'll do it again. Come on, folks. Cars, I'm not a car person, Hey, what do you think of this model? I don't know. What kind of gas mileage does it get? That's about all I care about. 2-2 pitch to Carlson. Popped straight up. The catcher, Davis, looking at it near the dugout. It's out of play. Carlson has life. Still 2-2. Weed is legal in Delaware now, too. All right. I mean, folks, give the people of Delaware something. They've been living off that whole we're the first state thing now for 250 years. Give them something else. 2-2 to Carlson. I got nothing against Delaware. Beautiful state. Line drive up the middle and a base hit. Cowser's turning, and he'll stop at second. Oh, my. How is Cowser only on second base? He hits a ball off the scoreboard. Another hit up the middle. We've got the tying and would-be go-ahead runs on. Let me say that again. We have the would-be tying and go-ahead runs on. Would-be. Everybody heard that? The would-be. Daniel Johnson is going to pinch run for Carlson, who is the potential go-ahead run, as Beavers pops this one foul and out of play. Am I doing it right tonight? Dylan Beavers, folks, all he does is get on base. He's done it tonight. A double off of Skenes and a walk 2 on, nobody out. 0-1 on Beavers. Folks, show me your Beavers and show me to them quickly. As Matson turns around to look Cowser back to second base.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Come on, Beavers. Come on, buddy. 0-1. Fouled away. 0-2. He got a fastball. Wipe that bat head, Dylan. It looks a little slimy. What's the ump talking about? The ump wants Beavers to do something. Something to help his grip on the bat, I guess. You never see this. The umpire basically giving advice to Dylan Beavers to prepare himself better to swing at a pitch in this weather we're dealing with here. I hope that helped. 0-2 the count on Beavers. Come on, we got to at least move these runners up. Pitch. Hit foul, left side, running toward the stands. It's out of reach. It's still 0-2. Ji Hwan Bae is out in left field. So there have been... Oh, no, he's been there all night. Okay. The only new player in the game right now is the pinch runner at first for Carlson, Daniel Johnson. It's 0-2 on Beavers. First and second, nobody out. The Orioles trying to tie and hopefully more. 0-2 is fouled away. Beavers hanging in there. He got a fastball right down the middle. That was not a good pitch from Matson on 0-2, but he got away with it. Folks, it's a wet Beaver out there at the plate. The 0-2. Fouled again. Look at Beavers just fighting these pitches off with ease, it feels like. He's like, that's not the pitch I'm looking for. What's the home plate ump want now? Beavers is doing everything he can to stay dry, keep his eyes clear and his bat dry. It's not easy. He's still got an 0-2 count. Next pitch. This one's late. This one's going to... Oh, God, it's caught by the shortstop. Damn. It looked like a looping liner ticketed for left field off the end of the bat. But I tell you what, those raindrops slowed that ball down and allowed the shortstop to get out there and make this catch, man. The rain stopped that ball. I'm telling you right now. Oh, my. One away. Runner still at first and second. Mayo coming up. He struck out both times tonight. Come on, Kobe. Please. Please. Mayo was pinch hit for in a big spot late in the ball game last night when all we needed was some contact. Contact alone ain't going to do it here. First and second, one out. We do need a hit. It does feel like Mayo is due. I just hope it's all about the mentality, Kobe. Calm down. Realize you're facing a pitcher, he's not bad, but he's not unhittable. Come on, man. Compared to what you saw in Skenes earlier, this should be a lot easier. So just relax. You don't have to hit a home run. A base hit ties the game. Let's go. First pitch to Mayo. Off the plate outside, ball one. Folks, get it all on there.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
The 1-0 to Mayo. Here it is. Popped straight up. On the infield behind first base. And York, the second baseman, makes the catch. He is caked in mud. Is the second baseman. 2 down in the inning. The runners have yet to move since first and second, nobody out. Gonna be up to Jackson Holliday to be the hero here. Can Holliday do something? 0 for 2 with a walk. First pitch. He swings at it. That was ball 1, but he swung and fouls it off. So it's strike 1. Oh and 1 on Holliday. Matson's next pitch. Low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, how about a little bit of Orioles magic? BW rubbing that hat. The 1-1. Up and away, ball 2. Come on, Charm City chat. It's been a hell of a homestand so far when it comes to late inning dramatics. Why stop now? We're on a roll. I like to play in the rain. The 2-1 Holiday. That ball's hit on the ground. Through the hole! Base hit into left field! Send that runner home! Here comes Johnson! He'll score! The Orioles have tied it up late! Their first run of the day! A 2-out single by Jackson Holliday. We're tied at 1. He finds the hole on the opposite side of the infield.
It's magic, you know. It's magic.
On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Hey, splish splash, I was taking a bath.
Jeremiah Jackson has a 1-0 count. The would-be go-ahead run is at second base. Jackson lifts it into the air. Should be playable, but it could be a tough play. Along the foul line, down the right field line, Brian Reynolds makes the catch. But we got a brand new ball game, folks. We are heading to the 9th inning, tied at 1. Jackson Holliday with the big 2-out RBI base knock. 9th inning coming up, tied at 1. Can't wait to talk about the would-be winning run, the would-be ghost runner, the would-be... There's going to be a lot of would-be's and potentials coming up here in the final. God, that guy was such an asshole.
The tying run is at second. The winning run is at first. And it's ball 1.
As the Indians have the winning run in scoring position.
What?
He just walked in around now. The winning run coming to the plate, and Ryan Roberts.
Winning run coming to the plate. How can you call what?
Regardless, Mateo stands at third now with 1 down. Mateo the winning run on at third. Carlson at second.
What?
Holiday aboard at first.
Oh, that guy jinxed us last night. Good thing I'm not a professional broadcaster. At least Wells will not get the loss anymore. That's good. Chilo, get excited. Come on. Chilo, have you watched this homestand? It's okay to be optimistic. Just as a refreshing change of pace. Guess what happens if you choose optimism and we wind up losing? Nothing. He'll still be an all-in-one piece, I promise. He will not spontaneously combust. Okay? Just try it on for size. See, and you might like how it fits. All right. Johnson will stay in the game, I think. He does. He takes over for Carlson in left field. Everything else stays the same. And what do we got on the mound here? Rico Suave is coming in to pitch, folks. That's right. Rico Garcia on the mound. First pitch swung on a miss by Spencer Horwitz. Rico Suave. Pitch. Swung on and missed again. 94 on the heater. 0-2 on Horwitz. Optimists die young. Well, oh well. We all die eventually. 0-2. Folks, I get to live with a medical condition that I've had for long enough where I can safely say I'm playing with house money. So when it comes to life expectancy, I don't care. Here's a foul back. It's 0-2 on Horwitz. I'm not even supposed to be here, but here I am. That's probably the most powerful weapon I have, is the knowledge that I'm not even supposed to still be here. So I'm playing with house money. It's a good feeling. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Horwitz. It's off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rico. Let's get this first guy out. 2, 3, 4 batters due up. Popped up. Third base side. Coming in is Daniel Johnson, newly in the ballgame, playing left field. He makes the catch. Shallow left. 1 down from Yeah, you just live life differently, Erica, when you realize that, like, yeah. It definitely makes you not worry about a lot of things that you might otherwise worry about. Yeah, you just treat life like, it is fragile. It's precious. That's why every morning when I'm not with you guys, I'm admiring that sun going up. I admire that same sun going down every night. Every day means something to me. And that's the lesson I learned with what I'm living with here. Life is short. Have some fun. Don't spend it fighting other people, please. That's what sports are for. I understand people have aggression. People need to vent. That's what sports is. It's therapy to get those very human emotions out vicariously through something that you watch and allow to play out rather than taking it out on somebody else. You feel me, folks? 1-2 pitch to Reynolds is foul back. We'll do it again. Now, that said, am I a saint? Hell no. I'm a pacifist. I have never, ever, I've never been violent with anybody. I've had to protect myself in certain situations, but I've never, I can safely say, never, ever been a violent person. Ever. Gross. What for? 1 ball and 2 strikes on Brian Reynolds. That pitch is low. It's 2-2. even when I've had to fight, and I have had to do it because I was a doorman at a nightclub for a lot of years in my 20s, and occasionally things got physical. Ground ball, that's a fair ball. Stopped by Mayo. He flips it to Garcia covering the bag. Nice recovery by Mayo. And good work by Garcia to get over there to cover the bag. 2 down in the inning. We were tied at 1. Nobody on base. So, yeah, but my job was to de-escalate. You know, I had some, like, alpha male wannabes working with me at that job who looked forward to having confrontation so that they could have an excuse to throw fists. And I was sort of ostracized by those guys in our circle of employees at this nightclub because I had the opposite mentality. I'm here to de-escalate. I'm here to stop people from fighting. I'm here to save people from getting hurt. But you do a job like that, and you do have your share of altercations. But in general, folks, take care of each other. Because guess what? Try to get through this life without the help of anybody else. See how far you get. We all need each other. That's the bottom line. 2 down, nobody on base. Tommy Pham has a count of no balls and 1 strike. Pitch. We get a called strike 2. Rico hitting that outside edge with a slider. 1 strike away from Garcia getting through this 9th. Yes, Mr. Hyde, it was the 9:30 club. I worked there from 01 to 08. 8 years. 1-2 the count. Soapbox? Just trying to encourage people to treat each other with kindness? That's the soapbox? Where's that pitch, Blue? Garcia with a curveball and a beauty. Right on the corner. Come on, Blue.
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
You serious? We better get through this at bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. Come on, how about now, Blue? What? They appeal, no swing. Come on. Oh, we've got a father and his 2 sons. They're angry. Full count on Pham. Oh, I don't like this. Come on, put him away. Payoff pitch. Pop foul. We'll do it again. Yeah, hey, ump. Get a load of this.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes! Ah!
Hey, Clifford, you've been a while. It's good to see you, buddy. That's ball 4. Damn it. This better not lead to anything. Garcia loses Pham on a pitch well outside after throwing a perfect curveball. Perfect. For a called strike 3 to end the inning, but we didn't get it. And here comes Drew French. O'Neill Cruz is due up now. Dangerous hitter. He's 0 for 3. His batting average is not that good, but he's still a tough cookie. Can't do anything but be careful with this guy. French is talking about probably a scouting report about O'Neill Cruz right now with Rico. I mean, there is the option to work around him. It's typically not what you would want to do in this situation because a runner's at first. There's no open base. You'd be pushing the go-ahead runner in a scoring position by putting him on. But you got Nick York, who's also hitting under 200 and not nearly the reputation of an O'Neill Cruz on deck. You get him, you get out of the inning. So what would you rather have? Cruz up, go after him with a runner at first, or go after York with a runner at second? Let's see how Garcia pitches him. First pitch, swing and a miss. Perfect start. A changeup. It started in the zone. It went outside, and he got the whiff from Cruz. Perfect pitch. Was never a strike, and he got the chase. 2 more of those, and we're good. 0-1 pitch. Goes with the straight fastball outside. This time, Cruz lays off 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, Clifford, you don't have to worry about jinxing in this chat. Nobody would ever accuse. The 1-1. Bottom of the zone. We get the strike call. All right. Thank you, Blue. Looks like it did kiss that bottom line. So it's a good call. And we got 2 strikes. Oriole fans are making noise. We want to get this third out right now. And Basayo waves his hands to get the attention of Garcia to hold up. Don't pitch yet. They are resetting, and here we go. The 1-2 pitch to Cruz. Sorry. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Man, we got another nail biter, don't we, folks? We've got another nail biter on this homestand. Another 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the changeup. Cruz slams his bat down, slams his helmet down. See you later, folks.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Come on now. Folks. Oh, Rico, you are getting a spring invitation. Yes, you are. Who threw this guy onto the waiver heap? Somebody just said, I think it was the Mets. I think the Mets just said, we don't have room for Rico Garcia because, we made a bunch of trade deadline acquisitions, including for our bullpen. Odd man out, Rico Garcia. I guess we'll just have to DFA him. Oh, well. Thank you, Mets. Oh, the Mets. Coming through clutch. 3 cheers to the Mets. Step right up and say thanks to the Mets for giving us Rico Garcia for free. We didn't have to pay a damn thing. How about that? Meanwhile, how's your bullpen doing? Who did you create a spot for and show Garcia the door that you're probably paying 10 times the price tag for? I'd love to know. That's why the Mets couldn't keep Garcia. He doesn't have a giant contract. They're like, who is this guy? Get rid of him. If this guy's making less than $25 million a year, what is he doing with us? All right. Walk it out or walk it off? Come on, Matt. Don't jinx it. We can't walk it out. We're going to the bottom of the 9th, folks. How you feeling? You got to be kidding me. It is not Basayo to lead off, is it? Oh, it's Gunnar. Okay. But Basayo is due up 3rd in the inning. Gunnar Henderson, Ryan Mountcastle, and Sammy Basayo due up. Santana on the pitch. A right-hander. Dennis Santana. He came into the ball game last night, right? Wasn't he on the mound for that walk-off win, or was he in the game a little earlier? I can't remember. Santana's making his 63rd appearance on the season. He is out there every other game. 2.32 ERA, a very good whip of just .90. Gunner's got an 0-2 count. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Wow, Gunner outgunned in that sequence. 3 pitches and down he goes. One away here in the bottom of the 9th. Mountcastle coming up. Basayo is on deck.
Okay, mount up.
If Basayo walks this off, were to walk this off, folks. Mountie with a fly ball to right. Backing up, still backing up onto the track, making the catch right in front of the wall is Brian Reynolds. And again, I'm going to blame the weather. That ball carried and then just fell down before it got to that scoreboard. It's hard to say if there's any precipitation still going on. You need the right camera to tell, but here we go. 2 down in the bottom of the 9th for Sammy Basayo. First pitch. Takes outside for ball 1, folks. Here we go. Come on, Charm City chat. Will it to happen? The 1-0. Up, but it's a strike. A changeup, top of the zone. The count is 1-1. Albert Suarez is getting loose in the Baltimore pen if we go extras. Swing and a miss. Basayo with a healthy cut on a heater at 94, but came up empty. 2 strikes, 2 out in the bottom of the 9th. Oh, so the Mets didn't even really... Wow. Swing and a miss. Basayo goes down on strikes. Folks, free baseball again. More free baseball, folks. Here we go. On to the 10th inning, ghost runner time. Now we got to figure out all that crap. Well, I can tell you Basayo would be our ghost runner. What do you want to do about that? Probably going to be another pinch run situation, I would think. You put Mateo out there, you bring in Jackson, if we don't walk it off, to replace at the catcher position. You have to. You have to. Who did the Pirates have coming up? Who do the Pirates have coming up? York, Devaney, and Bay. So the number 5 batter would be the... Oh, no. O'Neill Cruz is the ghost runner. Oh, boy. Enrico Garcia threw 25 pitches in that 1 inning, so he's done. It's going to be Albert Suarez. It's going to be O'Neill Cruz as the ghost runner. The 3 batters due up don't worry me all that much. It's Cruz and those legs of his on second base with nobody out. That's what's got me scared, because they got a way to get him in without the benefit of a hit if they execute. Oh, boy. Here we go. Not a whole lot of people at the yard, but for those who have stuck around, we've got a nail-biter. Albert Suarez making his 4th appearance of the season. He made 1 appearance at the very start of the season. Went down with injury for several months. He's made 2 appearances since. And now his 3rd appearance since coming back O'Neal Cruz takes his spot on at second base. And here we go. Nick York. He's 1 for 3. Right-handed batter batting a .188 on the season. Is he going to try to bunt? Is Cruz going to try to straight run? What are they going to try? Here's the first pitch. No sign of a bunt. And the first pitch is in the dirt. Fine by me. Fine by me if you don't want to make sure you get that ghost runner in. Albert, you need to keep an eye on Cruz. Keep him as close to second as you can. Here comes the next pitch. Hit on the ground to Gunnar, and Cruz cannot advance. The ball hit right there in front of him. Nothing he can do but put his hands behind his back. Oh, a big first out. A ground ball to Gunnar. Left side of the infield, runner at second. Stuck there. And now we get Devaney, who's 0 for 3. Devaney and Ji Hwan Bae, the next two batters due up. Devaney with a swing and a miss on a fastball from Big Albert. We are tied at 1, the top of the 10th. O'Neal Cruz, the ghost runner at second with 1 down. Pitch from Suarez, way high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, Matt Like. How are you tonight? Fancy you showing up at this stage of the ball game. Hey, anybody jinx anything for you today? 1-1 pitch is off the plate. The count is 2-1. Hey, Matt, ever heard of somebody named, Bob Uecker?
As the Indians have the winning run in scoring position.
What did he say?
As the Indians have the winning run in scoring position.
Line drive by Devaney, foul. The count is 2-2. Who's this? Dan Schulman, voice of the Blue Jays? What?
The tying run is at second. The winning run is at first. And
what did he say? Wait, what did he say? The winning run is at first. He just jinxed the Blue Jays. Ground ball to third. It's a foul ball. Emmanuel Rivera is playing at third base right now. Jeremiah Jackson's out of the ball game. Matt, you picking up what I'm putting down? Hey, by the way, here's the call of the actual moment that you had a problem with on the air last night.
Regardless, Mateo stands at third now with 1 down. Mateo the winning run on at third. Carlson at second. Holiday aboard at first.
Did he just refer to Mateo as the winning run at third?
Regardless, Mateo stands at third now with 1 down. Mateo the winning run on at third. Carlson at second. Holiday
pitch gets away. Basayo will not be able to prevent Cruz from advancing to third base. A bad time for a wild pitch. The ghost runner now 90 feet away with only 1 out. Bad time for a wild pitch. Matt, you figuring out the point I'm making yet? Earth to Matt. 1 on, 1 out. The runner is at third. The graphics team at Masson needs to catch up. Payoff pitch to Devaney. Hit on the ground, foul. The infield is playing in, trying to cut Cruz down at the plate. Boy, Matt's gone awfully quiet. Hey, here's another guy, Matt.
He just walked in around now. The winning run coming to the plate, and Ryan Roberts.
This ball's foul back. It's still 3-2 on Devaney. It's almost like referring to the runner that would be the winning run is a normal thing to do in broadcasting, Matt. Payoff pitch to Devaney again. Call! called strike 3. Oh, doctor, a late call by the ump. Devaney was looking a little sheepish, making his way to first base. It's as if he knew he got rung up, was hoping he wouldn't hear the words. But Albert Suarez, front doors Devaney with a called strike 3. Second out of the inning. And boy, my friend has gone awfully quiet. Matt, don't you have anything you want to say? Ji Hwan Bae is due up next. Drew French is talking to the ump, not to Albert. What could this conversation be about? Another umpire is motioning. Are they talking about a rain delay? Don't be talking. Okay. Oh, no, not a rain delay, but they are going to manicure the pitching mound. Pitching mound is quite wet. And we got a groundskeeper out here splashing some dry sand on top and mixing it in with a rake. All right, folks. Big moment in the ball game here. Over 200 people watching. You've showed up at the right time. You're here just in time for a groundskeeper to rake the pitching mound. Here is the situation. It's the top of the 10th inning. The Pirates' ghost runner is at third base. We're still tied at 1. There's 2 down in the inning. Albert Suarez is the Oriole pitcher, and after a request by the pitching coach, Drew French, we're able to get that mound a little better shape for Albert, as rain has been falling here for probably over an hour at this point. Not hard rain, not enough to stop the game, but after so much time, it's a wet field. All right, here we go. First pitch to Bae. He shows bunt. And they have to appeal whether or not he got that bat head back. Apparently he did. Pitch was off the plate. It's 1-0. Look out for that suicide squeeze. Obviously. The only infielder playing in right now is Rivera at third. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Bae chased the high fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bae has walked twice tonight. 0 for 1 otherwise. The 1-1. Fouled straight back. We are 1 strike away from keeping this tied and going to the bottom of the 10th with a ghost runner in scoring position. Come on, Charm City. Oh, yeah, and mods, please help out by convincing folks tuning in right now that, hey, subscribe. I'd go through all that, but we're in a big moment here. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball up and away, 2-2. All right, here's the short pitch. Folks, if you're watching, you're new to the channel, guess what? You lucked out. This channel's great. I call baseball games. I call them rather well. We have a good time. Subscribe. There you go. 2-2 pitch. Up and in. Bae has to lean out of the way. It is a full count. Why is it so difficult to just throw strikes to this guy? He's batting .071. Come on. Throw a strike and let's get to the bottom of the 10th. Full count on Bae. The pitch. He has a comebacker. Albert to first in time. We're going to the bottom of the 10th. We're going to walk this sucker off. Let's go. Where is my friend? Where is my friend Matt? Matt Like. Come on, Matt. Don't you remember All those nice things you were saying in the chat after the game was even over, you stuck around for the whole thing. You don't remember typing, jinxed us in the 10th, kept your mouth shut in the 11th. Yeah, you remember telling me that I kept my mouth shut like I'm 4 years old? Dr. Delay, he tried to jinx us, you wrote. He tried, he failed, but he tried, you wrote. Yeah, he said he hit the winning play in the 10th. LOL, major oops, you wrote. Matt, any of this ring a bell? Pal? I know you're listening. Why don't you defend yourself? You were on the offense last night. How about play a little defense? Show me you're a two-way player. Come on, bud. Come on, I'm in a mood. Hey, Colton Cowser is going to lead it off. That means Basayo is the ghost runner. And again, I do think he got to go to Mateo as a pinch runner here, right? Sammy, we love you, but you're not in the game for the legs, all right? Let's get Mateo on at second. Cowser's due up. Daniel Johnson and Dylan Beavers to follow. And I guess I'll never hear from Matt Like again. Gee, Matt. I mean, you made so much effort to try to ruin everything last night, but zero effort to acknowledge anything tonight. That's sort of strange. Really kind of speaks to your character, doesn't it? Thanks for participating, Matt. You will be missed. All right, bottom of the 10th. Here we go. Now that I'm done talking about that asshole, who's ready to walk this off? Kyle Nicholas, right-hander on the mound, 25th appearance of the season, 4.65 ERA, a 1.29 whip. Here we go. Mateo is the ghost runner. Cowser at the plate. Showing bunt, brings the bat head back. The pitch is low, ball one. Folks. God, Matt got eviscerated. Holy cow. Pitch. Now Cowser does not show bunt. The pitch is a curveball, low and in. It's 2-0. Cowser drew a walk in the extra innings to help get that walk off last night. Will he do it here again? 2-0. Shows bunt. Does not offer. It's low. Ball three. "3-0, it's ball four. Take your base, milkman."
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Yeah, if you're wondering what made me laugh, it was Gary's line. Gary, fantastic work, my friend. You win comment of the night. Here is, all right, Jackson, he got a bunt. Or Johnson, sorry. Daniel Johnson shows bunt, brings the bat head back for ball one. Nicholas can't throw strikes. Johnson very much going to bunt here. It's a must. Lay one down. The pitch. Up and away, ball two. Nicholas can't find the zone. Nicholas cannot find the zone. 2-0 on Daniel Johnson. The winning run, the would-be winning run at second base. What was I thinking? Two and 0 on Daniel Johnson. The pitch, bunt shown. He takes a strike. 2-1 the count. All right, no more showing. Just do it. No more showing a bunt to take a strike. You can take a ball. Bunt shown again. He gets it down. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Everybody's safe. Everybody's safe. Daniel Johnson. That's a bunt. Yes. Bases loaded. Nobody out. The would-be winning run 90 feet away. And it's Dylan Beavers. Folks, show me your Beavers and show them quick.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Crowd on their feet. First pitch. Taken, a slider, strike one. Beavers has a hit, has a walk. All we need here is, there's a lot of ways. Come on, the 0-1. Breaking ball, he takes it. Oh, that was a curveball that could have been destroyed. He took it. It's 0-2. Come on, Beavers. Come on, buddy. Make some contact. 0-2 pitch. Low. Beavers, he lays off a pitch that started at the bottom of the zone and broke down. Designed to get a chase. He did not take the bait. It is a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch. Low again. 2-2, folks. 2-2. Folks, I'm a professional. Show me your Beavers. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, bases loaded. The pitch. Swung on. Fouled. Off the tarp on the first base side of the field. Still 2-2. The Orioles looking for their 3rd walk-off of this homestand. Pitch. Low. We got a full count. There's nowhere to put him, folks. Nowhere to put him. Full count. Bases loaded. The pitch. Up and away. Oh, he swung. That was ball 4. Beavers swung at the win. But the at-bat will continue as it's fouled away. Still 3-2. Nicholas, the next pitch. Swung on. Base hit! We win it! It's a fair ball down the right field line. Mateo scores. The Orioles walk it off again. Hallelujah! 2-1 in 10 innings. Oh, doctor!
It's magic, you know. It's magic.
On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Oh, and I want to give all the credit to my buddy, Matt Like, Mr. Jinx. Ever since you showed up, you asshole, we can't stop walking it off. Thank you so much. Folks, celebrate. Oh my God, it feels so good. It feels so good. Santa Claus is in the building. The Oriole bird is doing laps, waving the Oriole flag. Dylan Beavers, you're my hero. He pulled that ball down the first base line. A double all the way, but it didn't matter. All he had to do was touch first to make it official. The Orioles walk it off again. And yes, I will say what I said earlier. Tomorrow, worst case scenario, we win the series. Best case, we sweep it. That statement is still true. It took a lot to get there, but hey. Wowie zowie. What a ball game, folks. How do you feel, Charm City chat? Come on, don't hold back. How do you feel? 236 people here right now. Folks, do me a favor. If you just found the channel, subscribe. Help out the channel. Help it grow. This is a grassroots channel. It's all, by fans, for fans. Even if you're not an Oriole fan. It's a channel to add to your baseball collection, folks. Subscribe, please, before you leave. And hit that like button on the way out. We should have no problem getting the likes over 150. We're almost there. There's over 200 people here. All right, I'll stop talking about it. Let's get back to this ball game. Dylan Beavers is being interviewed right now. All right, so final score in 10 innings, Orioles 2, Pirates 1. The Orioles 2 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Pittsburgh 1 run. They only had 2 hits on the night. They also did not make an error. Of the 2 hits for Pittsburgh, one of them was a solo home run by Spencer Horwitz in the top of the 4th inning. That got the scoring started, but that was all Pittsburgh could do. The Orioles had to wait until the 8th inning to tie it up when Jackson Holliday came up with 2 down to get an RBI single that scored Colton Cowser. Extra innings came. Ghost runner situations presented itself, and for the second night in a row, we did not allow the opponent's ghost runner to score. It took 2 innings of extras last night for us to finally walk it off. Tonight, it only took 1. And that was thanks to, really thanks to the pitcher, Nicholas. He could not throw strikes. His final line, no innings pitched, no outs, 2 hits and a walk. And thank you so much for basically taking 5 innings of Paul Skenes and erasing his non-hittable stuff. Now, why Paul Skenes was only able to go 5 innings on 64 pitches, I don't know. I think there must have been some kind of precautionary measure taken. He didn't show any signs of an issue on the mound. I don't know if anybody out there. Let me just Google. Let me hit the social media. I'm just going to type in Skenes and see what I might find. Because it was odd for him to get removed from the game at that point. Well, Cody says, Pirates should be ashamed of themselves. People pay to watch the games. They come to see athletes be athletes. How is Paul Skenes out of this game right now? 64 pitches, 8 strikeouts through 5. Biggest star in the league, and this is what you give the fans. Disgusting. Well, gee, Cody, tell me how you really feel. Skenes got pulled after 64 pitches. Nobody's saying anything about it. Yeah, I don't know why they took him out so early. Skenes pulled for absolutely no reason, and a lot of cursing in that one. I can't. Now everybody's saying it's rigged. A lot of people talking about their bets ruined because of this. You know how that all goes. Yeah, I don't see anything talking about any issue with Skenes. Why did they pull him? Why did they pull him? I don't know, but thank you. Because every inning he was out there was just another inning where we knew we weren't going to score. He only goes 5. Mladzinski went 2 innings in relief. He did fine. Didn't give up a hit or a run. Struck out 2, walked a pair. Matson went an inning. He was tested. Gave up 3 hits and the tying run. He's the one that gave up that 2-out knock to Holliday. Dennis Santana pitched a scoreless 9th. to get it to extras, and then Nicholas in the 10th, again, could not get anybody out. Tyler Wells goes 6 2/3 innings. He looked good. 89 pitches, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 hit. The home run to Horwitz. 2.31 ERA. Sean Dubin got the final. No, he got the last out in the 7th and the first out in the 8th. With a hit and a walk mixed in there. Cade Stroud got the final 2 outs in the 8th on 7 pitches with a strikeout. Rico Garcia then pitched the 9th. He did give up a walk, but got through that. And then Albert Suarez pitches the top of the 10th. He gets the win. Suarez inherits a ghost runner and does not allow him to score. Suarez the win, Nicholas the loser. The Orioles are now 9 games under 500. Are we still doing this? 13-4, folks. 17 games left. 13-4. Every time we bring up what it takes to get back to 500, it sounds a little more realistic, a little more possible. Maybe not probable, not yet, but 13-4. I don't know. Let's just keep doing what we're doing, I guess. Wow. All right. So Pirates, meanwhile, they fall to 64-82. They have officially guaranteed themselves a losing season. Let's see. Left on base, the Pirates left 5. We left 7. Time of the game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. They're saying 18,200 people are at the ballpark. I would say by the 6th inning, there was 8,000 at most. I mean, this ballpark was... There was a very small crowd to watch this game play out in the late innings. Lots of rain. Getting late, I guess. Not really. It's still not even 8:45 right now. These early starts. But anyway, a lot of people either didn't show up or left once the weather got bad. So we win this series. We're looking for a sweep tomorrow, and then we hit the road going north of the border to play the Blue Jays this weekend. It's going to be our next to last road trip. The final road trip is just the final 3 games of the season in the Bronx. We are running out of ball games, folks. Melanie Newman popping the collar tonight. Eyebrows extra arched. How you doing, Melanie? Folks, this was a fun game to call. Hope you enjoyed it. No super chats tonight. Gee, a walk-off win without a single super chat? I'm not going to complain. Why should I complain? It's just another fantastic call. Just another fantastic call and a real happy win. Why would I bring that up? Hey, we've got likes up. Over 150. That's good. Let's look at the subscriber sitch. How we doing? Anybody sub it up tonight? I'm looking. By the way, what happened to my buddy? He never replied. It's like he just vanished. 3,437 subscribers. 3,437 bird watchers. 3 more to 3,440. Let's go. Phantom just got here. Phantom? Well, let me tell you something. It's yet another ball game in this past week that if I were you, listen to the replay. These games are all archived, folks. Since this channel started, every single game is available to go back and check it out. He did reply? Oh, what did I get? Oh, there he is. Hey, I saw you corrected yourself with the... No, I didn't correct myself, Matt. Again, do you need more evidence? You ever heard of Bob Uecker? You ever heard of him?
As the Indians have the winning run in scoring position.
You ever heard of him, dude? I just wanted to say it takes a man to admit when he's wrong. I didn't admit I was wrong, Matt. This would be an example of you having the ability to, I can't say it. I don't see how there's anything you can do that would have me define you as a man. But anyway, I appreciate you correcting your commentary. Do you realize how much of an asshole you are, dude? Like, do you know? Like, apparently you've got the awareness to call everybody else out for whatever ticky-tack thing. But do you have the self-awareness to understand just how much of an asshole you are? I'm just wondering. I'm curious. Honestly, do you know? I'm looking, by the way, Matt, for anybody to, like, back you up. I'm not seeing it, dude. Nobody else seems to care. Do you ever stop and go to yourself, gee, I'm in a room with hundreds of people. I say something, nobody else is on board. I wonder what I just said maybe isn't really valid or... Yeah, Matt. There's a reason why I didn't ban you from my channel, because I wanted you to show up. And I'm glad you did. And guess what happens now, Matt? Now that you've had your moment in the sun, I'm going to ban you permanently. You're not a part of our community here. We don't want someone like you here. And yes, I say we. I'm speaking on behalf of the channel. You don't. Goodbye, Matt. Good night. Forever. And he's gone. And he's gone. Matt, parting is such sweet sorrow, my friend. Oh, Matt. Oh, Matt, the memories of 2 nights of baseball games together. You and me. 2 walk-off wins. The way I called it, having absolutely nothing to do with the outcome. And we get to enjoy the win. Ah, Matt. And Matt, I know you stuck around last night hoping that the team you apparently root for would lose just so you could rub in my face that I was the one that jinxed it. That's why you stuck around. You were hoping. That is how messed up you are in your brain. You were hoping for your own team to lose so that you could rub it in and accuse me of jinxing it and have a laugh to yourself. That's your mentality, dude. Does that sound healthy to you? Does that sound healthy to you? Work on it, Matt. It's been a public service announcement from your friend, BW. Take care. All right, everybody else. That's the last time I'll talk about him, unless we're just making a passing joke if some other similar situation comes up down the line, and it probably will, because we spend a lot of hours together here. But for now, that closes the book on Matt Like. Bye, Matt. You dick. All right, tomorrow, the final game of this series. BW is a nice guy. First pitch is going to be at 1:05 p.m. The stream will start at 12:50 p.m. Cade Povich will take the mound against Johan Oviedo. Oviedo with a record of 2-0. He's only gone 20 innings, but he's been pretty good. 2.70 ERA, 1.10 whip. He does walk guys, 11 walks in 20 innings. That is more than 4.5 per 9. That is a walk more than 1 per every other inning. That is not good. So I would say let's show some patience. Let's show Oviedo our Beavers tomorrow and, take some pitches. Cade Povich is 3-7. His ERA 5.16. And, that about does her. Looking around, the Yankees are about to lose. They are down 7 to the Tigers. White Sox have come back. They are ahead by a run on the Rays. How far are we behind the Rays now to get out of this damn basement? If the Rays lose tonight, we will be 4 games behind the Rays. That's still a lot to make up with not a whole lot of time. But we do play them head-to-head for 3. That's right. We need to sweep them. If we sweep the Rays at home in our final homestand, maybe we can get the hell out of the basement. That would be nice. Okay, folks, I think that is going to just about do it. It's been one crazy night again. I want to thank the mods here for doing another bang-up job, keeping the Charm City chat nice and charming, even when BW himself isn't necessarily having a charming night. But, you know, I had to get my comeuppance, okay? Somebody needed their comeuppance, and I had to be the one to deliver it, okay? I just Amazon primed that guy out of my community. Thank you. Go away. Thanks to the mods. Thanks. We had a Magic membership tonight. Who was that? I forget. I apologize for forgetting. I honestly can't even remember if Andrea came in to deliver one or if somebody else just randomly signed up. Either way, thank you for that. Thank you, everything. Thank you for all the likes. Appreciate it, folks. Come on back tomorrow afternoon. We're looking to sweep. Time is running out on the season, so don't skip a ball game. We've had a lot to enjoy here lately. Let's keep it going. All right, folks, that's going to do it for me. Have a good rest of your night. Looks like I'm signing off at the right time because the voice is starting to crack. Let me see if there's another person out there live streaming a sporting event, and if so, I'll send you over that way. Wow, I just missed JJ. He signed off 16 seconds ago. According to this, let's see what else is going on here. Surely. Oh, Fitzy, you doing a game? Tigers, Yankees. All right, folks. Fitzy is covering the Yankees again. I don't know why. But you can go over there and laugh at the Yankees who are about to lose. That sounds like fun, right? Going to send you now to Thomas Fitzpatrick. Laugh at the Yankees, okay? And give Fitzy a nice like and subscription. It's free. Help him out, all right? Okay, folks, it's been a pleasure. Until tomorrow afternoon, which for me will be about midnight tonight. So if I'm wearing this same shirt, that's the reason. It's still the same day for me. It'll be 11:50 p.m. when I go on air tonight. So I'll see you then in about, 15 hours. Okay? Till then, this has been the BirdWatcher and the hat. We did it again. We walked it off. Orioles magic, folks. We'll chirp at you later.